Yo, you ever been fired from like a job?
Fired from a job. When I was younger, like when I was a teenager.
Let's say like after the age of 21.
No. Moved to another place, but never fired.
No, like niggas like, yo, bro, it's your last day. Here's your pink slip. Like, get the fuck out of here.
No. You?
No. But I started to realize getting fired is mad humiliating. I've seen people get fired.
Mm-hmm.
Number one, they call security.
Yeah, kind
and they escort you out the building.
Yeah.
But I was thinking the other day, because they were firing somebody. All right. And, you know, a lot of work is remote and shit, so it's not the same experience. I'm like, oh, the kids missed out on embarrassing shit.
Yeah.
Because I'm talking about, hey, it's not funny for anybody to lose their job, but I've seen some funny firings.
Yeah, type shit.
One time, back in my younger days,
mm-hmm.
my first real job was Enterprise Rent-A-Car.
Okay.
They had this management training program. They still got it. I'll tell y'all kids to sign up. It was 48 hours a week.
Okay.
But back then, whatever year that was, it was like $50K he started at, which is a pretty good salary.
Pretty fucking good.
That's pretty good, straight out of college.
Yeah.
Right? But they worked you to death.
Oh,
they worked like 48 hours is a lot of fucking hours. You start at 7, you leave at 6 every day, pretty much.
Oh, it's almost like a 12.
And you,
shit.
yeah, and you got weekends,
and weekends.
Sometimes weekends, right?
Oh.
You have to alternate weekends, but there's certain niggas that end up working a lot.
You got to put in time for that type of shit.
Right.
Okay.
So we had this kid. They used to have different. You had the management trainees, and you had the service workers, niggas that like clean. Well, no, the people that like kind of clean the cars
and get the prep for whenever people come.
Yeah, some people had that, some people didn't. Like you had one nigga, but the rest of the time you had to do it,
gotcha.
Right? In your suit, whatever.
Oh yeah, it's tough. That's tough.
You know, a little slavery, whatever.
Oh my god.
So we had this one little nigga. His name was Jason. I think that's his name. Whatever. I don't give a fuck. The nigga used to take the Dodge Chargers and then do burnouts in parking lots before. He used to.
All right, so when you were younger, I'm assuming it's like what, like 2000?
Yeah, it was like 2016, 17. I graduated 2015.
Yeah, this is the early development of the YNs.
Yes, yeah. I don't even think YNs was a thing yet. He was just a nigga. We didn't even have YNs yet.
Okay, yes.
So the nigga would do we would send the nigga to like pick up somebody.
Yeah.
And then the nigga would be gone for an hour. I'm like, yo, bro, it's 2 blocks away. Oh, my bad.
My bad. I got to do a little quick.
Yo, bro, old lady.
At CVS.
Bro, old lady came in and was like, yo, like, I don't know what's going on, but I don't want that car because, like, it was slippery. And
okay.
My boss at the time was like, yo, the car is brand new. He goes outside. Them tires is burnt to the ground. Burnt to the ground.
Oh, my God.
They burnt to the ground.
Uh-huh.
He goes out and pressed the little nigga. And the little nigga did it. Like, I know you, because bro, I know you did it. Like,
there's no one else.
Bro, like, I'm racially profiling you and I'm black and you're black. I know you did it. Like, you look like a nigga that did it. Like, I'm looking at you. You did it, nigga. I'm chilling. I'm watching. My boss is like, yo, bro, like, what the fuck happened to the car? Like, what's going on? I know you did that. He was like, yo, fuck out of here. Stop accusing me. And this is when we got to stop playing the race card. It's because I'm black. I'm like, no, it's because you did it. It's because you did it. You deserve to get fired here. In my head, I'm like, yo, where is the security at? Get this nigga out of here.
I mean, is there a security at?
No. So niggas like, yo, bro. So then he lets him finish the day and goes, yo, bro, don't come back. You're fired. Mm-hmm. So then he's trying to fight the nigga.
Oh, nice.
Right?
So
then my boss is like, yo, bro. And the thing is, the worst part is trying to whoop a white nigga you can't whoop. I was boss was a big white dude.
Oh.
Big white dude. Like, yo, bro, like try stocky? It. Yeah. He was like, yo, try it.
Really?
And I'm like, yo, bro, I'm not going to front. I'm with the whites here. I'm with the whites like Snoop and them. I'm with the whites. Like Snoop and them. We'll get to that, but I'm with the whites like Snoop. Oh, my God. No. What ended up happening is he goes outside. He's making a ruckus.
Okay.
So he goes.
He's already fired, but yeah, he's trying to get his last.
He goes and dents one of the cars. Like, he kicks that shit. Nobody called the cops. White dude held it down. But a cop happened to be driving by. Cop happened to be driving by. He's like, yo, what's up with you? Everything good? Right? And then he starts bugging at the cop. I was like, oh, this nigga special ed. I was like, oh, yeah. I was like, oh, yeah.
Short bus, bro.
Yeah, this nigga got something going on. Yep. He ends up getting tased.
He got tased?
For sure. He was bugging out. The cop was like, yo, chill out. There was a common mistake I've seen. Yo, bro, relax. Dropped the nigga. I said, you know what? This is above me. I just left. I was like, I don't know what happened to him. I know he ain't come back. Never talked about it again. I let him rock. Boss never bothered me, man.
That's insane.
I say that to say,
mean, you did it, bro. You know you did it.
Get fired calmly.
Yeah, no,
We got a new office. They're making everybody going. I think on what they're saying, all federal employees have to be in office 5 days a week
Trump
now.
was on some shit. He was like, "Yo, bro, no more, none of that shit. Like, y'all gotta go back. Y'all gotta go back."
Yeah, too bad. Yeah, I work for a private company and we ain't rolling. We gonna do what we want.
A couple people I know, some of them are private and some of them are not, and then they're kind of like mixed on the whole situation. Listen, me, I'm all for the whole work from home type of shit. Cause like, yo, bro, like I could be in my fucking jammies and doing whatever I gotta do. Like top half, I'm gonna be, all corporate, and then half fucking on my little,
Don't get me wrong. I like going in at least like once a week just to get out the crib. But then, like a week like this, I'm not leaving. I have not seen what outside looks like in 6 days. It's freezing. But anyway, I say that to say, hey, get fired calmly or you will be tased. We are in a new world. We're in a new era. And we're back to the old ways.
They don't play that shit, bro.
I've been watching all this shit. I'm like, oh, we are really back to the old school, old way shit. Hey, everybody, relax. They will tase you out your office. They will beat the shit out you, and nothing. You can't do shit about it. You'll be resisting. I'm gonna say now as we start this episode. I'm gonna say this. We got a lot of politics to talk about. Yeah. Please don't take down none of our TikToks. Okay, welcome to episode 203 of the Imaginary Players Podcast. Yeah, 203. 203 of the Imaginary Players Podcast. Me, the one, Mr. Phil Scotia, a.k.a. Big John from the East Side Boys. You're now listening to and always been listening to the greatest show on earth. Thank you guys for liking, subscribing, listening, doing all the beautiful things you guys do every single week. We are nothing, and we are no one without you guys. All right, to my immediate right is my partner in crime here, the greatest Latin to ever live on this planet, and he will still be in the country because he's a citizen. Dro's in the building. Talk to the people. My nigga's not getting deported. I know you niggas thought, y'all was hyped, thought he was going to be gone. Fuck out of here. My nigga's still here, nigga. He's a citizen. The fuck out of here, nigga. He been got his papers, nigga. Birthright. Oh, shit. No, that's out too. My bad. Nah, I don't even know.
No, so, yeah.
Nigga, I don't know.
First off, hello, everyone. Good to be back. What a week we have in store. It's amazing. It's been good. The weather ain't been good. It's fucking nah. It's just straight no. Like you creak that door open, you just don't. No, just stay home. Enjoy the rent that you paid. Fuck that. Like it's so cold. It's going to single digit numbers.
Yeah, as a nigga with big windows, that shit was kicking my ass today. I turned the heat up to 90.
Yeah, I don't think it's worth it at all with this weather. But good to be back. Happy to be back. Don't worry. You guys will get these eventually.
Oh shit! Yeah. They coming, man. We posted. We did a little promo, man. We did the promo. The promo's done.
Yes.
Now if we don't get it, it's Dro because we gotta wait for Dro to be done with the campaign.
Yeah, I'm definitely working on it. Don't worry.
It's on Dro.
But definitely good to be back. I can't front. Always starting to look forward to every time we meet up and stuff. Just because it's funny to get shit off and just compensate. But yeah, don't get fired. I never got fired. Knock on some.
Niggas not gonna embarrass me.
I gotten let go, but that's not the same. That's not the same.
They be doing that shit over like phone and shit.
Yeah, that was before COVID too and shit. And motherfuckers was sneaky, but I planned it. Like I used my PTO before and shit. Like but yeah, don't get fired, especially in an embarrassing way. Just go out like a champ.
Nah,
but I mean,
say now they're gonna be embarrassing you. Now,
yeah.
After all this shit, that nigga Trump, fucking passed 385 of them shit like federal. I was like, damn, this nigga busy. Yeah. This nigga work harder than me. Holy shit.
But I mean, we'll definitely
get into it.
Somewhat of the details of that. But yeah, just don't get fired. That's a big takeaway. Just definitely don't get fired. And if you plan on getting fired, go out like a G, I guess. Make sure you're definitely going to sever those ties for sure. Like you break some feel shit. Like you're never going to come back to them or they going to come into your life ever again. Because if you are, then fuck it. Go out like a boss.
Yeah, break some
but
shit.
You might go to the bookings or some shit like that. So,
yeah. What do we got? Listen, Dro started. Yeah, we mentioned. All right, our new merch drop. I guess you call it part 2 of the greatest show on earth. Mm-hmm. Our collection is coming out real soon. Very soon. We did a lot of promo shooting. Shout out to all the models. When we actually drop, we'll break down a little bit more details and stuff like that. But I want to thank everybody that's helping us. You guys will get these soon.
They're worth it, guys.
Yes, they are.
Worth the wait.
Yes.
High quality. They give you plus 10%, no, 10 charisma, plus 5.
Yeah, you do feel
lucky. You like your whole attributes is like real life in 2K, but once you put the swetter on,
you're a different nigga.
Everything, bro.
Yep.
Even if like you have a bad day, it's up. Like,
yeah. All right. Why don't we get to? We got a long show, so why don't we get to shout outs? Because the news section is the pop culture section, is the other section, and I can't wait to tell you jigaboo shaking ass niggas about yourselves. Number one, shout outs. I want to shout out SZA and Keke Palmer. I think what is the movie called? I haven't seen it yet.
Don't something.
We should have.
Yeah, I feel bad when we don't.
Yeah, but listen, I haven't seen it yet. Oh, one of them days.
There you go.
One of them days. Keke Palmer and SZA are stars in a show. They have the number one movie, and SZA has the number one album in the country. It's the first time that's ever been done by a woman. So I want to shout that out. That's amazing. I have not seen the movie yet. I do plan to see it at some point very soon. I hear it's phenomenal. I hear it's actually really funny.
I'm gonna see that shit like 3 times because of A-list.
Yeah. I'm gonna go and I'm gonna see. I'm gonna pay my money and make sure, they get all my dollars, man. You don't really see budding comedies hit number one. So yeah, I think that's fire. And that means the movie's genuinely good because people weren't expecting it to be good.
Yeah. Like, you probably do, but they're kind of corny. Yeah. So, I know A24 is doing certain type of movies and stuff, but they're killing it. But, like, these type of comedies, you don't see them like that anymore. And it's just 2 individuals that's big in the community. Keke Palmer and then you got SZA, So big ups to them for sure. I know SZA, she suffers from anxiety and, social anxiety and all that type of stuff. So I know that's a big step.
Yeah.
And Keke Palmer just has an amazing history of film and movies and shows and shit like that. So yeah.
Nah, man. Yeah. Shout out to Keke. Shout out to SZA. Having a number one album and number movie in the same year is fucking crazy. So shout out to them, man.
And it looks good. Just off the trailer, that shit is just funny. It looks exactly funny. Like and it's somewhat relatable. It's like, you're down on rent and you got to figure out.
Yeah, that's just normal shit.
Type of shit. So you go above and beyond to do shit. So it looks funny.
No offense to Kendrick, but I want to go to that tour just to see SZA in an arena to hear how she sounds and hear how she navigates that. No offense to Kendrick.
No, I love
dope
K-Dot too.
But I would go to see SZA.
Like,
I would go to see SZA for sure. But shout out to them. Do we have any? I don't think nothing good happened this week. So nothing good nothing good happened at all this week. So
it's a tough time, man. It's a tough time right now.
I mean,
they deported my people, man. They deported.
Nigga, they getting everybody.
Everyone's
they sent niggas straight to the border. Like,
I mean, a couple people there's videos of people like more towards like the California area, like leaving willingly back up in their cars and stuff like that. But it's just like, damn, bro, they really it's tough, man. I know he started with the raids and stuff like that. So certain cities are like safe havens when it comes to immigration, but it's wild, man. But they deporting my Latinos, bro. It's sad,
man. We might as well get into it. I do have a question for MAGA. Right?
Oh.
Because I don't even consider this like the Republican Party because
I
don't think Republicans are bad people. I think Republicans are just very...
Because certain Republicans that actually have common sense and a functional brain.
You know what? I also think that... Well, I mean, we'll dive deeper into it. I was going to say this. Question for MAGA. Do y'all think only Latins and Black people are immigrants? That's my question. Why don't y'all ever be like... The Ukrainians and the Russians and shit that be coming here illegally too, why don't y'all be trying to kick them out? Like, some niggas really do got to get on the plane to get over here.
That is true.
I be curious, like, how, like, we go in and,
I think it's a stigmatism.
Because I'm watching these shows and shit, and they're always fighting, like, the Russian spies or the Russian immigrants that are, you know what I'm saying? Why don't y'all go look for them niggas? That's when people be like, it's not a race thing. It is. It 100% is. Because the Eastern Europeans that be here, that are not here legally, I do not think y'all are chasing them.
I'm bugging. I said stigmatism. I'm bugging. It's just like profiling. It's straight up profiling, but it's for what I've noticed. With MAGA, at least, I want to say, at least from my perspective, 70% of them are definitely from red states who aren't that high in education levels. So everything is definitely passed on from generation to generation. But that whole thinking of like everyone's just an immigrant, or at least Hispanics and blacks, is just like, that's kind of fucked up, bro. Because homie that's from Czechoslovakia is an immigrant too. Like shorty from like God knows where she's an immigrant too. Like call her.
It's only the black and Hispanic people that are causing a ruckus here, not the white immigrants.
Yeah.
But we're here now, so where do we want to start with this whole political sphere? I'm gonna start with some jokes. That black nigga, the pastor.
Oh my God.
That did the whole Martin Luther King, I have a dream speech. I should have had this queued up. The nigga that did the whole Martin Luther King, I have a dream speech. I wish nothing good for you. Nothing. They couldn't have paid you. They couldn't have paid you that much. Them niggas was in the back laughing at you. I don't understand.
Bro, it was straight up just like dance. Like, I don't even want it to be racial, but it's just straight up a moment of just like dance, monkey. Like there.
No, that's what it was.
Like, and it's really sad because it's like you're trying to be entertaining for this group that is solely focused on just everything negative, hatred, and just bigotry. And you're just straight up trying to appease to it and feel like you're a part of them when in reality you're not, bro. They're going to see you as your black person.
You are a fucking loser. Listen, you know what? Who am I to say? He made a quick 100K. Would I do that? No. But that is.
Got paid for it?
I'm sure he did. Of course. No, I don't. It would very much surprise me that any of the people that are jucking and jiving outside of the white MAGA supporters are doing this without a transaction. That would be very weird to me. But I guess we'll also get to that because we got some of our greats doing a bunch of stupidity.
Yeah.
Well, let me play a clip.
Let me
play a clip of your man. What your man was doing.
I ain't really expect that. It's just wild too, because it's just.
But by the content of our character. Heavenly Father, in the name of Jesus, we are so grateful today.
Oh my God.
That you will use our 47th president, so we would sing with new meaning.
Oh my God.
Tis of thee, sweet land of liberty of thee I sing.
This part made me turn it up. I was in the crib like, oh nah.
Fathers die, land of the pilgrim's pride, from every mountainside. Let freedom ring, and because America.
All right, I mean, I'm not trying to get MLK mad because I know he upset. I know he tight. Like, do niggas niggas aren't? You're not laughing? Like, I'm literally looking at it. Y'all not serious, right? Mm. So, and I also want to have some I want to have a very intelligent, objective conversation. Because when we get to the Rick Ross, Snoop Dogg, and Nelly, pretty much, I don't even know if they're coming out as MAGA. I don't know if they're coming out as. I don't know what's going on. I can see. Well, let's backtrack, right? So Snoop Dogg performed at the Crypto Ball, which was the pre-inauguration ball.
Yeah,
pre-inauguration ball. The Jake Pauls and them was there, Mike Tyson, all that shit. Right? So did Rick Ross, and I think Nelly performed on Inauguration Day for Trump. Mm-hmm. I'll start with Nelly. Nelly did an interview with Willie D. Shout out to the great Willie D. And pretty much said, I am always going to support the office. I'm always going to support the president, whoever he is. I'm a military kid. I support the troops. And I'll be honest with you, I don't think Biden's presidency was great. And I support who's the president right now. Okay. For 5 seconds, for a small period of time, I was like, you know what? I can respect that. Mm-hmm. If you genuinely feel like, if that's your response, like, yo, I really believe in this shit, I don't have no problem with that. I'd rather you tell me. I'm not gonna kick it with you. You know, I'm in.
But you're standing your grounds.
And I'm cool with all those people being who they are and just letting me know.
Yeah.
That's fine. I may not even think you're a bad person because you could just be delusional because this is a circus and this is a brainwash campaign. 100%. Right? So if that's who you are, I don't even think you're that much of a bad person. You just can't be around me because I think you're stupid. I mean, I just think a lot of this shit is stupid.
100%.
Right?
It's questionable.
And I'm sure he got paid a bag.
Yeah.
And I think that's going to be a reoccurring theme in the conversation today. It's just we would sell ourselves for us. We have a price.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I want to say most people do. Obviously, it's a joking matter. Not this exactly, but you know, when people say like, "Oh, would you do such and such for this or such and such for that?" Everyone has a price.
Yes, yes.
Because money is just one of the ultimate motives. But it's, I mean, what Nelly said, I can understand what he's saying because he's if he's a military kid. And then with the whole, I support the president, whoever it is, I support the office, then it's just showing somewhat patriotism in a way. Not extreme patriotism, but it's just siding with that. I guess, cool. But
yeah, I won't fuck with you, but
like now it just leaves me a little bit questionable of like, all right, now how long has this been? Because all right, past Biden, were you like that for Obama? Were you like that for George Bush? Were you like that for, I don't know, X, Y, and Z? I don't know how old Nelly is, but it's like a question.
Let me tell you something. Nelly full of shit. I'm be honest. Yeah. I don't believe none of you niggas. Who's next? Ross? I don't have much to say about Ross because I don't think Rick Ross is as rich as he says he is, and I think that Rick Ross needed the money and he did it. Probably. And Rick Ross always talks about, he'll put money over everything, which is fine.
Yeah, he's
like,
always. He's always.
I don't give a fuck. Like, you know what, bro? Like, yeah, I don't care.
I'm surprised Khaled wasn't there because in a way, I'm like, all right, I'm seeing these celebrities. I'm like, you know who would really jump the ship with this shit is Khaled.
And this is why. That's a good point you're making. This is why Snoop surprised me.
Mm-hmm. That was
Snoop is worth a calm, probably, I would say roughly $200 million. Mm-hmm. I'm not in anybody's pockets, but I don't know that Snoop needed whatever check they gave him, even if it was $1 million. I would think Snoop thinks his brand is bigger than this, and that this might hurt your brand in the long run. Yeah. If this presidency doesn't work out, because we still have to pray for it to work out for the country, right?
Of course, bro. We're just,
no matter how I feel, I would pray for this to work out.
Yeah, we're in the beginning, first pages of this shit, bro. Yeah. Like, a lot of people are in disbelief of what's going on, but you gotta remember, bro, like it's not a race. It's gonna take a while. This is 4 years of this shit.
Yeah, we don't know what's about to happen.
Like, so just brace yourselves. Like that's the best you can do. Just brace yourselves. So if Snoop coming out like this, who knows, motherfucker? One of our favorite celebrities that we love might just,
Oh, I'm 100% confident we're going to get a lot of that.
Which is like,
we are going to get a lot of the.
It's going to be sad.
A lot of niggas that weren't saying shit. All of a sudden, you're going to see them at the conventions. You're going to see them at the speeches and all the Trump. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Now, I want to make this super clear. I do not care. No, I do care. I do care about your. How do I like? If you voted for Trump in private, and that's just because you think that the last 4 years have been a struggle and that the country be in a better place, I'm not necessarily mad at you. Do I agree with you? Absolutely not. Mm-hmm. I'm not mad at you. It just shows kind of a value, right? Yeah. I do think probably in the next few years, we are going to get a jump in economy. We're going to get a jump in the fucking random. You're going to be able to make a lot of money, I think. Yeah. Like, you're going to be able to make money in crypto and the stocks. I think that is going to be a very, very a big uptick. I do think that. But I also think that doesn't necessarily affect and or help lower middle class to poor people. So that's not really where.
Because it's not for us.
Yeah, like the rich are just going to get richer.
That's why.
And the middle class, if you have the money to invest that, you might hit. That's not necessarily addressing the problem that we've been having, that people in lower middle classes and poor classes can't afford groceries. Yeah. So like that's where I think people are just confused. Like, oh, everybody's going to get rich. No, not everybody. The people that are struggling are not going to have the same opportunities.
Certain people in tax brackets they're gonna flourish, bro. And the thing is, newsflash, you're not part of that tax bracket.
Yes.
Like you spent and it goes back to when we were talking about it before he got in, before the whole election, everything like that. Just Hispanics and blacks voting for him. It's mainly Hispanics voting for him, bro. Y'all gonna get deported. Y'all voted for him, and y'all gonna get deported. Or someone you love is gonna get deported.
Yeah.
Or a child that you know is gonna get deported. And y'all thinking y'all gonna get rich because he gave us $1,200 or whatever X, Y, and Z or tax brackets, this and third. Bro, y'all are broke. We are all in the same fucking boat. We are going to go through hell with this, whatever he's pushing with the terrorists and stuff like that. But you guys are not going to get uplifted with whatever he's trying to go through.
Yeah, he's not doing this for y'all.
Yeah.
So, y'all need to know that.
So it's just very redundant and it's really sad for certain people to think like, oh, not yeah, I'm gonna come up. It's like, bro, blessings. Hopefully you do, but I don't see it happening.
Yeah, I think that like when I see the rich guy or the people that have the money to invest. I get it. Do I agree? No, but I get it, and I don't know you enough to care about your moral compass.
Of course,
right?
Because you got to do shitty things to
sometimes to get to where you need to get to. You got to do it. You got to play a dirty game.
You got to step on people and shit like that. So
Yeah, I don't even blame him. My issue with Snoop in particular, and a lot of you, and especially a lot of you fucking media personalities, you niggas make me fucking sick.
Yeah, because you're spending it crazy right now.
You niggas make me so fucking sick. I'll start with Snoop. Snoop, they've been playing this clip all over the internet of Snoop 4 years ago saying, if you perform for Donald Trump, you're a jigaboo, you're a massa, I don't fuck with you, woo, all this other shit. And then I see Snoop having the white people say nigga at the Crypto Bowl.
That's crazy.
And I'm like, is this the same Snoop? And all you media personalities, I'm gonna talk to you niggas too. All you niggas for the last 12 months that have been telling me what the culture is. Who's not culture? I hate to bring us back to any type of rap battle because it's way bigger than that. I'm saying all you niggas for the last 12 months telling us this guy's not a part of the culture and this guy's not this and this guy's not that and he can't do this. Is this culture? Is this what hip-hop's about? Selling your ass to the highest bidder? Is this hip-hop? Performing your greatest hip-hop hits in front of a bunch of white people that don't give a fuck about you and that are gonna disseminate families and that see you as just another nigga dancing in front of them? You think they think Snoop Dogg is equal? You think that helps hip-hop? You think it's clown shit? It's clown shit. I seen what you want to call it? Let me I had a bunch of shit in this docket. I was in the crib like, hold up, this is the hip hop you niggas is talking about that we are so much trying to protect. It's the same shit when the Grammys come around. When the Grammys come around, all you niggas, the Grammys is racist. The Grammys don't give a fuck about us. The Grammys is, the Grammys that. But you know, if you put Grammy nominated on your resume, they're gonna pay you some more money. So you go to the Grammys, cry, and then shake your ass anytime they ask you to. But it's fuck the Grammys.
So you can't have your cake and
So pick one. Are we? Hip hop is just a big ass hypocrisy. Hip hop is full of hypocrites. It's culture for the last 11 months. But the minute somebody that we praise in this culture, arguably one of the most popular, probably the most popular rapper in all of history, has arguably the greatest rap album ever, does some non-culture shit. It's, oh, why do you guys care so much? Oh, what did Charlamagne say? That stupid ass shit. He said, why do you guys? He said, why are you guys more mad at Snoop Dogg than Obama? What are you talking about? Yeah. What in the stupidity?
Yeah.
So Charlamagne, he went on the Breakfast Club and said that he would prefer the Democrats to have a non-peaceful transfer of power, just like the Republicans did on January 6th when Biden was being elected. That's not. Why would we want to do the same thing? Why would we stoop to that level? Why is that your solution? When we're critiquing, and it's the minute we critique somebody that we adore and we love. Yeah. And that'd be my problem with this whole with this whole culture word. And I've been saying that for months. This whole culture word, it's all bullshit. It's all nonsense. It's all performative. We don't give a fuck about this thing of ours. We will sell it to the highest bidder. Whoever's give us the most money to shake our ass is what we're gonna do. And I'm not saying I'm saying Drake included. Mm-hmm. Drake, Kendrick, all of y'all. It's all fake. It's all performative. It's all nonsense. There is no morality in this shit. And I'm saying if that's what it is, just say that. Mm-hmm. Stop making it, when you guys go on these platforms, making it seem like, oh my God, we love hip hop so much, we have to uphold the standards of hip hop. Shut the fuck up. There is none. Mm-hmm. You niggas is doing anything for $1. And let that be that, because it'll make me feel better. So when I listen to the music, I don't get emotionally invested. It's like, okay, we're just gonna do this for some money. Exactly. Like, stop. All you niggas would shake your ass for the highest dollar. And that's what the Snoop shit, I'm like, yo, bro, no offense. But like, I love my people on the West Coast, but them niggas do it the most. And I'm not talking about selling out. It's we are the culture, we are the standard, but the minute some go left, it's nah. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna do this like this. You know what I'm saying? And let me take that back. It's not only a West Coast thing. It's a universal hip hop thing, but I think I've been seeing we are the moral high ground a lot more. I just heard Snoop Dogg talk about we are the culture, we are the West. Niggas, shut up. Make your music, get your bread, and shut up. Now that I see this, it's like shut up it's a shut up and dribble. I just want to shut up and make music. Yeah. And I say this for both sides both parties too. I hate when I see rappers shake their ass for the Democrats. Mm-hmm. I hate it when I see Megan Glorilla on stage for Kamala Harris. I hate when I see Snoop Dogg on stage for Donald Trump. I hate it equally because neither one of these parties give a fuck about us. They've showed that for the last 20 years.
Yeah, they're just waving a check in front of your face pretty much. Yeah, the both roll out still before the whole election and stuff. You've seen a lot of favored artists, celebrities, spokespeople and stuff. It's just like, damn, like, yeah, I guess, the message is trying to get certain groups, certain youth and stuff like that to vote or whatever, to like stay to one side. But it's just like, everyone has a price. Everyone has a price. And it really just gets you questioning, like, damn, like, I always liked this person. I always stood with their morality or just beliefs and stuff. And then it gets you thinking, like, damn, like that quickly influence,
I don't believe none of you niggas about nothing no more. You niggas is liars, and I don't want to hear this culture shit ever again. I really don't. Like, this whole we have to protect our culture and hip-hop and all this other stupid shit you niggas is lying about. There is nothing hip-hop or culture about getting on the stage and shaking your ass for a political party. Enough is enough. Nobody's going to fucking say it. I don't care how many times you niggas play My President is Black. All that shit is ass. All of it. All that shit is corny. You niggas is liars. I don't believe you niggas for a second. It's all nasty. It's all performative. Absolutely not. Hey, this nigga Snoop Dogg, they was in the crowd, nigga this, nigga that. I'm like, oh, shit. Yeah, this is what's going on?
Someone, I'm reading, reading a bit about it, and then someone just replied that sound like an uncle right now, but Malcolm already addressed this. This is why having entertainers as your leaders of your community is setting yourself up for failure.
Facts.
They are inherently up for sale at all times. You can't expect morality from these people. It's your own fault for having such high regard for them. And it just gets you thinking, like, damn, like,
Facts.
You would wish that some of these people that we put up in a pedestal or that we dearly love for their art, their craft, or whatever, would say the right thing or not, or whatnot, or their beliefs, but to be persuaded for certain reasons, or just straight up just the blunt truth for money, it's
disappointing, man.
Yeah, it's disappointing.
And they always say we don't get emotionally invested in these entertainers, but bro, you gotta understand the core of hip hop is being from underserved communities and using music to get us out of that. Yeah. That's how hip hop was founded. That's the core of hip hop. Mm-hmm. And then growing hip hop to a place where it's a national stage to become the more popular genre, so everybody has to come to us. That is how hip hop is supposed to evolutionize. Yeah. That is how hip hop is supposed to grow. But now, the minute it's time for an election, everybody's on the stage acting a fucking fool. Everybody's on stage for like. Don't tell me what hip hop is no more. Don't tell me what the culture is no more. When I see this super duper legend of ours doing this, and then you Stephen A. Smith is on ESPN telling me, oh well, he probably got paid more than you did in your entire year for that. Thanks, great. What does that have to do with the morality that you guys tend to preach every chance you get?
Right.
Do not get me wrong. The Democratic Party fucked this up. The Democratic Party put together a poor display of. They put together a poor campaign.
Mm-hmm.
These last 4 years of people struggling did not help.
Yeah.
They didn't market themselves well because that's part of it. Because the things that the party did accomplish aren't highlighted the same way everything the Republicans do is.
Yeah.
Because they're just they played it a little bit smarter, and they play onto the people that are less intelligent. They do.
Yeah. No,
There's
it's definitely significantly.
there are more non-intelligent people in the world than there are intelligent people. Simple. You can fool niggas with stupidity.
Mm-hmm.
So I say that to say, like, now that I'm seeing the media pundits that we also respect kind of just say a bunch of dumb shit. Like, why are you guys more mad at Snoop? It's not about being more mad or more upset. It's about upholding the things that you say. When Snoop, who is somebody that kids do look up to,
100%.
I mean, that's just the natural order of things.
Like everyone knows Snoop. Everyone loves Snoop.
Kids look up to Snoop, and Snoop does a lot for the community.
Yes, I know he definitely has a couple fundraisers, a couple organizations that give back to low-income families or just anything like that.
Snoop has put kids in the NFL. I know, I get it.
So
this still looks fucking crazy.
Yeah, and like obviously not to count his pockets, but it just gets you wondering, like, after this, how would that affect him with everything?
And the problem is, it fucking won't. That's my issue too. Snoop is going to get the same amount of support, which I don't think he should. I don't necessarily think he should lose support.
No.
I just want you guys to stop acting like you guys are at this moral high ground. Mm-hmm. That is my problem. Mm-hmm. Do whatever the fuck you want to do. Mm-hmm. But what I'm tired of is you niggas telling us what culture is, how we're supposed to move in this space, what this space means to us. Stop. That's done with now. I've seen you niggas sell your ass for $100,000. Stop. I just heard Stephen A. Smith told me because Soulja Boy got paid 6 figures, it don't matter. I watched a nigga pull a knot out his pocket that whatever he does is justifiable. That's cool, buddy. Yeah. You're for sale too, buddy.
Yeah, no,
that's cool.
No, yeah.
Once I hear a nigga that people look up to say that, oh, okay, I got you.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. No matter how much money you got, it'll never be enough. And listen, I am the last person to talk. I'm about $1. Mm-hmm. Listen, everybody, I'm about $1. But at the same time, I'm not going to sit here and pretend I am the morality factor to anything. Mm-hmm. The same way the streets. Hey, I could tell you to stay out of the streets all you want. I can't take back some things. You know what I mean? Like I've played. I can't take back some things I may have participated in back in my younger. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. So it's like, but I could tell you better than I could show you because I've experienced it.
Exactly. And be able to persuade certain individuals to not do it. I mean, obviously, it's all up to them if they're going to do it or not. But I get what you're saying with the whole try not to preach something and then go oppose it.
Bro, just do you, man. You know why I don't got no problem with the Paul brothers? They just show up.
They're front with it.
Bro, they show up in their mag ass and they chill out and they go about their business.
Yeah.
They got nigga friends. They got all type. But you know what? They show up. They are who they are. If you choose to rock with them, you do. If you don't, you don't. Mm-hmm. They about their bag. That's it. They don't need to pretend to do anything. Really, they're not trying to appeal. They're trying to appeal to their audience by being themselves. Be yourself. That's cool. Snoop went on every radio station and said, "Which one of you niggas gonna perform for Trump?" You know why? Because that was the cool thing to do. You know what? Donald Trump is now. He is now the cool thing to do. He's now the cool factor. He's now the cool president. Everybody, because Biden had not the best run in office. Mm-hmm. Trump's cool now. It's more advantageous to kick it with Trump, and that's what he's going to do. Cool. I don't know Snoop needed to be popular at 50. I thought he had enough money to go sit his ass down somewhere and be cool. Bro, go vote for him and sit down. Yeah. That's my thing. Go vote for the nigga and sit down. If you really think, like, you know, he is going to change. He's going to set you up for the rest of your life. Cool, no problem. Go vote for him and shut up. That's it. You could even tell people you voted for him. Cool. But also just tell us why. Give me I did it for this because I'm really into, I'm really into crypto or some shit. And if I do play my cards right, I can set up my grandkids. I might even understand it. Like when the niggas that's about to go to jail stand next to Trump, I don't got a word to say because I get it. I know I'm preaching the
morality. That is the last thing you could do.
I'm preaching the morality factor, but listen, bro, if you talk about I got to go do 3 years or put a MAGA hat on, I'm not gonna. And I got to miss 3 years with my family. Ooh, my tune might change, but also at the same time, it's bad for me to say that because that's still for sale.
Yeah.
But I'm just being honest, and I just want you niggas to be honest. I'll be honest. That's what it is. That's it. Just be like, yo, bro, it is what it is. I could Ross probably right after he did that. Right after he did that, you cut that off. Right after he did that, an article came out that he has a $70,000 tax debt he hasn't paid.
Damn.
Like, bro, the writing be on the wall with you niggas, bro.
Don't he got a fucking like a whole estate?
Listen, bro, this should be a facade, bro.
Yeah, that is true. Homie trying to be Tyler Perry.
So I'm saying, Tyler Perry never. That nigga made 100 Medias. He'll never go broke.
Hell yeah. But it definitely gets you wondering. Obviously, this is definitely going to be a recurrent thing.
Oh yeah.
Listen, I'm not a fortune teller or anything like that. But like I said, this is the beginning. This is the first few pages. You know, like how everyone be posting the 1 out of 365. You know, this is the first day, first page of the year type shit. That little corny shit. It's the same thing, but for 4 years. A lot of shit's gonna happen. Obviously, hopefully good. Hopefully everyone can navigate through it and, you know, come up top. But along the way, there's gonna be shit that's gonna have everyone questionable everything. You know, certain figures, certain laws, certain actions and stuff. Hopefully we're able to just withstand it.
Stack your bread. Try to, you know, if you have the money to put some stuff away, do that. I just tell you, do what you can, man. Do what you can.
Definitely, I would say, if anything now, especially for these next 4 years, try, because I understand everyone gets fixated on certain things, especially like with celebrities and stuff like that. People like look up to certain celebrities. They watch their shows, their vlogs, or certain stuff like that. And not saying don't do it, because, you know, I like certain celebrities. I cherish certain celebrities, certain actors, artists. But you got to remember, sometimes your heroes aren't who you think they are. And
they always tell you don't meet your heroes.
Yeah.
I'd have met a bunch of niggas. I would be like, oh, fuck this nigga.
So it's definitely gonna open eyes for a couple of people for sure. And shit, man. Hopefully everything is good. And going back to, you know, the whole MAGA thing, the way I see it now, because it is what it is at this point. You know, he is president. To MAGA, I want to say, yo, if y'all gonna do shit, just wear it proud. Like for instance, the whole Elon thing with the
Nazi salute.
The Nazi salute.
That nigga did that shit with his whole chest.
People were trying to spin it as if it was an emperor salute and stuff like that. Nah, straight up, that's just this is Nazi shit. But I'm okay with it. Like, obviously, younger me would be like, "Oh wow, like nah, that's some fucked up shit." Me, now older, I'm okay with it because it is what it is.
What we gonna do?
His kid's at a certain level. He's a billionaire, you know, whatever. But if you're gonna do certain shit, be proud of it and show it. Like, a lot of people I know,
that nigga was testing the waters. He trying to see how like, he got excited. Like, yo, let me see how far I can push this shit. I'm trying to see what's up.
Yes,
but bro, you niggas don't need to tell me nothing about nothing. I see Amazon, Google, Meta,
everyone was there.
Front row. That
three,
shit.
Bro.
That
big
shit
three,
like
big four.
That shit look like the oligarchy. We are in for a long. I don't even say 4 years, bro. The way they about to put power in place for themselves.
It's insane.
Get some money, get yourself a good job, fix your resume, try to get yourself in a tax bracket where you can just be all right and comfortable. I'm not saying, because we ain't all gonna get rich, bro.
Yeah.
But get yourself in a place where you're like, all right, I can just get low, be comfortable with my family, and keep a job, a solid job,
steady jobs.
You know what I'm saying? If you're gonna indulge in your life, because I like me to go to a little bar. Yeah. Hey, just do it at a place you can afford. You know what I'm saying? It's so weird because I was sitting around thinking about this. I'm like, bro, so many industries are going to be. I would say, yeah, so many industries are going to struggle because the average person that can just go out and maybe just buy a drink at your local bar, like I feel like that person's going to start, struggling.
Yeah, 100%.
They're gonna start struggling. They might lose their job, like you know what I mean. And I'm talking about some people that are like federal workers. Like there's some federal workers that don't make like a large salary, and some of the funding is cut now, and the safety that you had at your job. In terms of like there's certain
because everyone's always been told, get a federal job,
right, get a government job, you're good.
You do your 20, 25 years, you're good. You pension this and that third. That shit is no longer the case, and if it is, okay, thankfully you're still good. But little by little, shit is getting cut, and it just leaves you wondering, like, damn, bro. Like I started this 5 years ago, I'm trying to go for 10, or 10 years ago, I'm trying to go for 20, and homie comes into office and now it's kind of just basically changing all of that and got you thinking like, damn, was this the move? Get you thinking, get you doubting yourself. But just hold on. Try to, do what you have to do.
Yeah.
It's tough. But I like to say going back to the whole, like, show it, because with me, I'd rather a person be blatantly upfront with certain shit.
For sure.
Than try to beat around the bush and hide it. Because, like, yo, if you were for all that, cool, do you, bro. I'm not going to talk to you, or we just don't see it eye to eye, but at least show it. Don't hide. Like, all the MAGA people and shit like that, bro, when they wear their little hats and stuff like that, cool, whatever, bro. You want to do that, you do. You know,
your business, yeah.
Stuff like that. But don't, like, be in my circle or be close to my circle or just act regular, and then out of nowhere, just start pushing the whole initiative with that and try to think it's cool because we go back a couple years ago. It's like, no, bro.
Oh no, that's over with.
That shit kills me, because I had a past, I think it was last year or 2 years ago. It was like I had a friend since high school and normal, everything like that. I remember when he voted for mom and all that shit like that and this and that third. And obviously things changed, but it's just like, you was always just normal. And bro, you're Hispanic too. So it's just, it gets you really thinking like, damn, like, was this always your mindset or this has changed? But he was just calm, quiet kid, out of nowhere, just big trumper. And I was like, listen, this ain't you, bro.
Yeah, I can forgive people for changing their mind. I think some people really went through a really tough time during Joe Biden's presidency. I empathize with that.
Yeah.
I 100% empathize with that. But when we start to get to the things that Trump is putting into place that he said he was going to do.
Yeah.
He's like, he said this shit. He said, I'm going to do this, this, and this. And the nigga still went and was like, oh, I'm cool with this. I'm fine with this, as long as grocery prices go down. And then the nigga goes, well, that's not going to happen because we're tariffing everything. Yeah. So now grocery prices are going back up.
It's the same thing.
And you broke ass niggas too. I'm telling you, there's certain niggas you got to listen to, people, right? People that are all right, that aren't necessarily going to struggle, that are still telling you this is stupidity. And you niggas are still like, oh, well, no. I'm telling you that a nigga that's going to be all right is telling you, bro, like, this is stupid. You're being really, really stupid right now. You won't have the money to invest in Trump coin, my nigga. I'm telling you. I missed the call. I'm not gonna lie, but
that's a whole other shit, bro.
Yeah.
I heard about that. I was like, bro, ain't that the same shit the Hot Toe girl did or whatever? But
yes.
Whatever.
But she's still on the run from the police, I think. I have not heard or seen that girl since. That girl is Jason Bourne. She's the transporter. She is the nigga from Taken. That girl disappeared.
Nah, yeah, she definitely hiding.
She hasn't gotten a subpoena. I don't know where that girl's at.
She hiding.
I'm not gonna find her and Jason, the nigga that got fired. Prime over them. Somebody, please.
But it's funny because don't listen. I try to do my Googles as much as I can, and I'd be conversating with colleagues at work and this and that there. But one individual, she told me how back then a lot of people had Obamacare.
Yes.
And obviously it's not the greatest thing, but it's something, universally it's something for people to have for their medicine, because a lot of people have, cancer, diabetes, or such and such, all this stuff. it's something that's better than nothing. Everyone with Trump completely against it, and a lot of low-income red states voters, people were news media were asking them, "What is your take on Obamacare?"
Yeah.
They're like, "No, don't like it. I had it. Don't like it. This and third." They asked them about the Affordable Act.
Yeah, the Affordable Health Care Act. Yep.
Bro, it's the same
thing.
shit. It's legit the same shit. And people say, "Oh no, yeah, I love it. This and third, this and third." And the newscast people are legit asking, like they're looking at them like, "Yo, bro, it is the same shit. You gotta realize this, right?"
Mm-hmm.
And what people don't understand is now what people would pay for insulin or whatever medicine, like $5. It's not going to be 20.
Oh no, yeah, the price of all that,
yeah,
and it's uncapped. I think you can price it at whatever you want.
Yes. Bro.
So now you put one nigga that puts that market, and the rest. Let's say whoever produces the most is probably going to set the market, and now it's like, oh,
everyone's
shit,
going to follow suit.
Everybody got to follow suit to keep up.
Yep. And y'all did it.
Yeah, you fucking idiots.
To yourselves, bro.
Well, let me just to harken back on my hip hop hypocrisy shit, because I was hot as a nigga that works in music.
Mm-hmm. I know, yeah. That's like once you started with the whole this, I'm like, damn, bro. I know you're about to go,
bro. I'm like, as a nigga that works in music and a nigga that has had a lot of these arguments about what culture is and what the culture. This shit is not a real word, and this shit it does not exist. When niggas tell me, oh, whatever, you just trying to ride for your mans or whatever. I told niggas, I said, I don't got no horse in this race, but you niggas keep saying this nigga's not culture when he's putting money in everybody's pockets, because I'm in these offices, I know exactly what's happening and how these fucking budgets are falling apart, and it's top bottom. Top nigga is feeding everybody. And you want to get rid of him, make sure you're able to do that. And now you niggas is telling me, now that the music industry is completely broke, nobody has fucking money, there's no budget for you broke ass artists, and everybody wants to rap. Now that that's happening, you're telling me, well, let these niggas get their bread.
It's like,
get the fuck out of it, bro.
Like how,
man?
Bro, if the big cash cow is getting stabbed to death, and y'all wanted to survive.
No, this is the result. I'll shake my ass for any type of dollar. This is what I'm saying. This is the result.
Yeah.
I will get on stage and do whatever I have to do to make money, because there is nobody's buying music anymore. There is no way for us to accumulate funds in music. No offense to Nelly. Nelly's a legend, but I don't know if Nelly can sell out a tour. I don't know if Nelly can sell merch right now. I don't know that. So guess what? Yeah, I got to go grab this bag over here.
Yeah.
I'll grab this bag over here.
To make memes.
So I could be up.
Yeah.
I don't know that Rick Ross. I don't know if Rick Ross puts an album out right now, it will not sell more than 30,000 copies. I know that for a fact. If Rick Ross put an album out right now, and that's nothing to Rick Ross's ability. He's an amazing rapper. I'm a big Ross fan, but Rick Ross, there's just not the market for him in music. Yeah. So guess what? Oh no, I'm gonna go get this bag right now. Yeah. Snoop is a legend. I don't know that Snoop can go do 50K in a week musically, even if he's independent. I don't know that. Guess what? Oh, I'm gonna just go get. Actually, he just put an album out with Dr. Dre.
He did. Yes, he did.
And I don't. You know what I'm saying? I know. Okay, I'm gonna go get this money right here.
Big numbers like that.
This is what happens when the music industry is in the shit. Is in the shitter, and you niggas have no plan but talk about the culture. But this is the culture now. Let me play I'm gonna play a minute of this Charlemagne clip. Yeah. Oh, you know how my speaker, you know how my speaker go, man. My speaker, you know how my speaker do his thing, man.
The Bluetooth device is connected successfully.
Play a minute of this Charlemagne clip. I was so disappointed, but not surprised.
That people display in regards to
hypocrisy.
Don't like is mind blowing to me. Like, there is no way you are more mad at rappers for performing at these inauguration events than you are at the elected officials who told us Trump was a fascist, a threat to democracy, a danger to our country and the Constitution. They likened him to Hitler, but then folks like Biden just welcomed him back in the White House. Obama,
what the fuck was he supposed to do?
Laughed with him at the funeral of President Carter. We know why the rappers, did what they did. We know why they doing it. They got paid. What's the politician's excuse for normalizing Trump?
Oh, when I said that on Twitter for a week, and I'm
keeping a peaceful transfer of power, because that's the standard.
Because now Trump didn't do it 4 years ago. Exactly. Trump said the election was stolen in 2020, and then he acted like it.
Then he committed a crime.
Yeah.
What?
to the inauguration. Because why would you ever show up to an inauguration after you just accused a bunch of people of stealing an election? Democrats can learn a thing or two from that. And if you ask me, all that smoke you have for the rappers, you should have for Obama. You should have for Biden and all the other.
Like, to an extent, listen, I get what Charlamagne was trying to say. Keep the same energy for our elected officials because they're not being transparent or honest either.
Yes.
I get that point. It's just a stupid comparison to make.
It's like apples and oranges.
Yeah, like it's hundreds of years of political, transitional, courtesy. I'm sure that in the past we haven't agreed. Politicians haven't agreed with the new elected official, but you still show up to the inauguration because you want a peaceful transfer of power.
Yes.
We don't want January 6th to ever happen again. What are you talking about?
I don't know.
It's like
The fact
what?
that it even happened.
Yeah, it was it's a problem.
Like the fact that
yeah.
a lot of people, obviously it happened, yes, and people just look back on it like, oh, whatever. It's like, yo, bro,
What?
They fucking
Stormed the Capitol. What?
Like
People
bro,
people died. Like when he's saying, I'm like, what is this nigga talking about?
like what, bro? It's
I
I don't know. Like I'm 30 now. Probably by the time I'm so goddamn old, just to like talk to hopefully my grandkids or whatever, and just they ask me like, "What's my thoughts on it?" It's like, "Yo, bro, it should have never happened." Like it's basically just spitting in the face of democracy, of what everything, the pillars that we all kind of try to believe in and learn in from school. Like they stormed a government building, bro. Like what?
Yeah.
But
I don't know. Just a couple of things have happened after 2 days.
Yeah, that's a lot.
He's number one thing I'll say that's important, at least us. He revoked the Equal Employment Opportunity Act of 1965. And let me take that back. There's a lot of things that he did that are important to us. What does that mean? Increase what this could mean. You're going to see a lot more discrimination claims in the workplace because you cannot be. There are no protections against discrimination in the workplace anymore.
Yes.
Changes to how companies engage with equity in the hiring process. And you'll see a lot of applicants probably downplay their identity.
Yeah.
I
do it myself.
I'm not gonna lie, I took this from some girl on Twitter.
I be doing that shit myself, bro. Like people be asking, like whenever they like on the resume, no, not the resume, the application stuff.
Yep.
I put white. I
feel you, bro.
I put Pacific. I put like because they can't discriminate you, bro. Like it's all just numbers. So essentially, until they actually see you, then they can be like, oh, okay, he's definitely not white. But listen, we're gonna check his resume. Oh, okay, it upstands. This and third. This changes that. Like, it's gonna make people feel unsafe at work, which sucks because, bro, you're supposed to go in, do your 8 hours or whatever shift you're doing, 8, 12, 16, and at least feel like, okay, in my workplace, I don't have to look behind my back. I don't have to worry about my colleagues.
Bro,
You
know how fire it is to be the diversity hire?
That's
niggas don't get it, bro. The diversity hire usually is qualified, but like
but you work your ass off.
No, people don't get it. The diversity hire is the person that has the same exact resume as the white person, but I'm more comfortable with the white person. I would usually choose him, but I need to hit my diversity number, so I choose the diversity hire, who's just as qualified. People think the diversity hire is, you get hired because you're black. No, 95% of the time, me and him have the same resume. That prevents you from overhiring him and hiring me, who is just as qualified. That's what that is. You idiots.
That actually reminds me.
Jesus.
I'm actually a diversity hire.
Bro.
Because I'm not going to say my company because fuck y'all. And I'm not going to say the contractor I work for. Fuck y'all.
Right.
But the contractor has gone in rebuttals and stuff like that because they only hire specific ethnicity, white. And they needed more Hispanics and blacks. So I'm actually a diversity hire, and I look back on it, and like my first month, one of the employees there was like, why you're here? And I was like, because I applied, went to tech school and stuff like that, like bust my ass a little bit. And he was like, no, it was because the contractor, they needed more such and such. So I was like, oh, okay. And he was like, don't feel some type of bad. I was like, no. But in my head, I'm like, you're white, you're telling me this. And I'm like, okay, like, you're trying to be a little negative toward it, or you're just letting me know? If anything, I was like, fuck it. Like, y'all all white and I'm Hispanic. I'm doing something right. I have the same experience, or at least the same knowledge of what y'all once had, and I'm trying to prove myself. So, like, it's hard to be the diversity hire.
I'd have kicked him in the middle. I'm not gonna lie.
But it's sad that he's a lot of shit that he's doing. It's because a lot of people hear the executive order and they're thinking like, okay, it is straight up. That's it. Like it's law. It takes a process.
No, yeah. I don't think he's gonna be able to get everything off.
It takes a process. A lot of people got to understand. Yes, as the president, because it goes back to checks and balances. People, come on, let's do simple, politics stuff. Checks and balances. There's 3 branches: judicial, executive, and electoral, Congress and shit. He signs on all this stuff. Obviously, he has to go to Congress and then, the judicial and shit like that. It is not law yet. Some of the shit obviously is going to go through, but the biggest that I've seen, and I don't want to jump ship and shit, but the whole birthright citizenship thing, that's the 14th Amendment. A lot of people don't understand.
Yeah, that's tough, man. I don't see, I don't see the House and the Senate passing that.
Yeah,
that's tough.
That's the 14th Amendment.
That diversity shit, I think all niggas racist is gonna pass.
Yeah. They're like, you know what, we're gonna give you guys that. But 14th Amendment, it goes against the Constitution, bro. We're talking about something the forefathers wrote on a piece of paper. God knows how long, 200 something years old, because I don't know how many years the United States is, but it is something they wrote and has been institutionalized in this country for God knows how long. Most countries, other countries, because they said Trump. This is why I hate Trump too, because he's sometimes just dumb. He said in one of the news videos, "We're the only country that does this." It's like, no, bro. There's many countries that do that shit. This birthright citizenship.
Most.
If anything,
like most.
To go against the 14th Amendment or just an amendment is like, bro, who the fuck do you think you are to try to revoke or veto something? Like, if it gets passed, then wow.
Listen, I do. I'm going to give our government a little bit of credit. Hopefully, it doesn't get there. The diversity. Listen, right now there's a hiring freeze in the federal government. I think that's an immediate impact to people. Right now, the Trump administration directs all federal diversity, equity, and inclusion staff to be put on leave and plans to lay them off. That's a direct impact. So that's why I be saying like, well, fuck niggas. Like I say fuck niggas because I'm like, yo, bro, this is what you guys want. Because you guys think people that think diversity and inclusion is a problem are people I don't want to be around. Yeah. That be the point. You niggas that think diversity is a problem in the workplace, that makes me uncomfortable. I look at people like, whoa, okay. I see what's going on. I see what's happening. I don't want to be around you. White people that don't want, that's literally white people that don't want black people working with them because they don't think we're deserving.
Basically.
Whoa, buddy. I went to a better college than you. Like, my resume is smokes yours.
Fact.
Like, so, man, it's and I'm going to say it again. You media.
Media's having I know they're fucking eating crazy right now.
Media incumbents that have been telling us these last 11 months about culture, hip-hop culture, we need to protect hip-hop culture. People are guesting hip-hop. All this shit you guys have been saying. Okay, well, the people that, if this is what hip-hop is, I want to be a guest now. I don't want to be in it. If this is what hip-hop is, if this is what hip-hop means, I don't want to be here no more in hip-hop. Y'all can keep that shit. If this is what hip-hop means, the hypocrisy, the bullshit, the nonsense, cool. I'm cool. Because I had a moment of conflict with myself, right? Because it's like, no, I would say all genres, you have moments of misogyny and violence. I don't ever want to just put that on hip-hop. But people often question, like, where do you draw the line? Right? And my thing is, and I always protect hip-hop in terms of the environments we come from, we're just telling our stories because of how we've been canonized throughout history. These billionaires have a 400, 500-year head start in terms of history. So yeah, we're going to go through some things, and we're going to go through struggle, and we're going to do whatever we have to do to get out of it. And that can result in violence and certain things like that. But now, when I see us twerking our asses and giving the music that we claim to love so much and putting it in this light, how do you believe in what the hip hop morality is anymore? Like what? Yeah. I don't know, man. I'm over it. I don't give a fuck about you niggas. I'm telling y'all right now.
For a quick gist, like run through of the acts.
Yes.
Or at least the big ones that I see here. I know he's trying to define sex and ending DEI programs. Essentially, is
he said there's only two genders, male and female.
He is
or sexist, excuse me,
basically, and that's just fucked up. In all aspects, bro. Because
she don't got nothing to do with you. In reality,
how is that affecting you? There's
shout
many
to
levels.
LGBTQIA. Shout out to LGBTQIA plus community because listen, man, I don't get why that bothers you so much, buddy.
Exactly.
But anyway,
it's just wow. It shows a bigotry. Like there's progression, bro. Like obviously everyone has come from different backgrounds, different eras, and stuff like that. This man is 80 years old. So we're talking about an individual that was born in the 1920s. If a lot of people do not know Trump's age, he is 80 years old. Progression. Obviously shit has changed, bro. Like there's multiple pronouns, multiple genders now, and that is the norm. It's not going to go away.
Yeah.
It's not going to go away. You just have to educate yourself, just like I did a couple years ago. I was a bit ignorant and I didn't know, obviously the pronouns and how to understand and distinguish he, him, she, her.
It's not gonna cancel. Hey, whatever them niggas be saying.
Yeah. So
hey, whatever.
Sorry if I don't know. Everything.
Y'all got it, man.
But it's a lot. But it's just sad because it's like, bro, why is that affecting you? So why is it like such a big priority for you to make it such a hateful thing to change? But that's one of them. I know he is trying to get us out of the Paris Climate Accords, which is kind of scary because usually the United Nations and everything we're always been with them because that's just regular shit. All the big countries.
I don't know. I'm not gonna front. I read the shit. I don't know what the fuck that is, but that shit sound like it's bad. That shit just sound like it's like I'm like, yo, this shit sound bad, bro. I don't know what
it is.
I know he did the what was it? The climate was the
Paris Climate Accord, yeah.
Oh, okay. So that is
it's basically putting America first in international environmental agreements, which
that is
withdrawing from the Paris Agreement. So it's basically saying, "Fuck y'all, I'm gonna put me first. Y'all deal with whatever y'all gotta deal with."
Honestly,
it's sad, bro.
It just sets us back in terms of understanding climate change and the weather.
So many fucking countries hate us.
And on top of that, hey, it snowed in New Orleans. Climate change is real. So I get it. You niggas don't believe it. But climate change is real, buddy. Yes. Like, it snowed in New Orleans and Texas. And, why was there snow in Houston? Yeah. Please.
I'm trying to
and I know he withdrew from the World Health Organization.
Yes.
Which is the people that take the time to inspect our meats, our foods, and he shut down the website, preventing us from getting statistics and information on our food. Yes. So pretty much, hey, watch what you eat.
Yep. As if the food isn't already bad,
watch what you eat. Go to I would say go to Whole Foods and Trader Joe's, but I don't even know. That's safe.
I don't even know, bro. I feel like if you ain't growing it yourself, then I don't.
Listen, man. Not that I go to these places anymore anyway, but no more Seatown and fucking what's the other dirty spots? ShopRite. That shit's over with.
That's the hood spot.
I know, but it's over with. It's over with. I already knew they don't get the top quality meats. Pause. But hey, I'm not gonna risk my nope. I gotta go to the grocery store for real. Sorry. That's it.
Fuck it, just turn vegan, bro.
That shit bad for you and when we was in the health organization.
Oh damn! I know we've been going crazy.
Yeah, we've been going. Listen,
this is it. This is it, people.
Get low, take care of your body, work out.
Some people don't want to. It's like the big ass of unavoidable pimple that you gotta pop. It is what it is at this point. Y'all may not want to hear. Y'all may want to skip it. But listen, this is the next 4 years. But not saying obviously just succumb to it and be sad about it. No. Go about your day.
Deal with it.
Deal with it in a way that you can. But, uplift yourself. Find other medians to uplift yourself and your family and loved ones. And obviously coexist whatever is going on. But it's gonna be a bumpy ride, and hopefully we all are here at the end. Truthfully, like
Yeah, man. Take care of yourself. Be with your people, man. Just try to get low and get right. I do hope that. I mean, yeah, I can still say I think I do hope out of this presidency we get something good, right?
Yeah.
I can't like I don't wish a bad presidency because it affects all of us.
of course.
But it's kind of like I told you so. When all these things happen, it's like we told y'all so. Like, what do you think is gonna happen? But I also don't know the people that voted for Trump give a fuck about the things that he's doing right now.
No.
I don't know that the average red state person thinks that climate change is real and that he gives a fuck.
I don't know.
I don't know that the average red state person gives a fuck about diversity and inclusion. I don't know that. So it's like whatever. It'll be like the first not hopefully, but it'll probably be like the first 4 years that he was elected, where everybody's just kind of like fuck all that shit, and But
Well, the thing is also
he has a lot more supporters this time, though.
What people got to remember is, presidents always don't get to do what they have to do.
Yeah.
Because let's be realistic, obviously every single president has promised a lot of shit, going back to Obama, going back to George W. Bush, going back to everyone. If they serve 2 terms consecutively back to back, then they're able to do a lot of shit with what they want to do. But if the past president, like let's just say Biden, did whatever he did, horrible presidency for what some people say, Trump's shit that he has to do or wants to do, he has 4 years. He's not probably going to only get to be able to do 3 years worth or 2 years worth because there's a lot of undoing shit. That's why a lot of people don't understand too. So hopefully that's the case. Hopefully a lot of the shit that Biden, quote unquote, fucked up with America and stuff like that takes a time for Trump to unravel and whatnot. So, but if it doesn't, then listen, I mean, like John said, hopefully something good comes out of it. If money comes in our way, whether it's crypto or just more money and stuff. But obviously there's checks and balances. If there's more money to be made, then obviously there's going to be more taxes and tariffs. Because if Trump doesn't want to, us to get shit from China or, make more shit in America, then obviously
It's coming out of our pockets.
it's coming out of somewhere.
Yep.
So,
Yeah. So listen, man, I prayers for us, man. Prayers for us. I don't want to. I'm not gonna come here and fucking talk about this every single week. I think this was the week to really get all this shit off, unless something super major happens. But we're not gonna come here and display the sadness every single week. This is just our responsibility. I feel like we have to kind of talk about this to the best of our knowledge. Because listen, I don't know. We don't know shit about shit. We ain't fucking historians. We don't know shit about shit. We're here to have a good time.
that's a fact. Like I love history, but I don't
I mean, whatever, dog. Like.
I ain't taking the regions anymore. So
Like we're gonna do the best you can, get low, make some bread, and that's all we can tell you.
What else we got in pop?
We got Chris Brown filed a lawsuit against Warner Brothers.
What is that exactly? Because what's he Breezy do now? Or what he?
I guess on Discovery,
Okay.
which is a Warner Brothers production, whatever.
Discovery Channel
Yes,
with animals and shit.
I think it's different now. They got like it's Discovery's like a whole other
thing.
whole other shit.
Gotcha.
Because that shit is partnered with HBO Max and shit, and Warner owns that.
Yes. I love Discovery Channel.
Yeah. So Discovery put out a documentary that I didn't even fucking hear about. Chris Brown: A History of Violence, the docuseries.
That's whack.
That's crazy.
That's fucking whack.
That's crazy.
Oh my god.
But I mean, listen. So it goes. Not only does, what does it say? Oh well, Chris Brown's claiming that this is full of lies. He's suing Warner Brothers for $500 million for defamation. Not only does Brown state that Jane Doe at the center of the docuseries has been repeatedly discredited, but he highlights that he has never been found guilty of any sex-related crime, slamming the docuseries for labeling him a serial rapist and a sexual abuser. He claims that they based the docuseries largely on the lawsuit Jane Doe brought up against him, adding that she later withdrew the suit because it was full of lies. Brown says he's been directly impacted by this docuseries and has been taking a toll on his reputation, career, and business opportunities. He's seeking $500 million in damages, which he partly plans to donate to victims of sexual abuse if awarded.
Okay. What's your take on it?
Well,
you want to hear my take on it first?
Yeah. What do you think?
I feel like it's rightfully so. Obviously, what has happened with Chris Brown in the past, happened. Not saying it's right. He should have never happened, honestly.
Right. Yeah.
Judge a character, but I know over the years, he has taken steps to try to become a better person. Obviously, he has a daughter or 2 daughters. I can't remember.
That nigga got like 4 kids now. I don't know.
Yeah, but obviously, he's trying to be a better person, a better man, a better father, or try to show and lead an example for his children. Get your bread, bro. That's fucking.
Yeah.
I didn't even know this existed. I'm definitely want to watch it because this is insane to me.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know, maybe it's because I grew up in a house full of women majority. Pops was kind of there, not really. Shout out to him though.
Shout out to Pops.
I kind of I understand how it's something huge. Like women play a huge part in our lives.
Yeah.
Everyone has a mother. Everyone has at least a mother. And to see a person that you love dearly or like that and suffer from this is wild. But to get basically published on video or make like a book or a movie or such like that, but everything, a book, a movie or show, documentary, whether either it is or it isn't, is fucking wild for everyone to see in public view. 100% get your bread. Sue them for every single dollar that you can. Defamation is insane. That's insane, bro.
I'm with that. Like I struggle with the stop bringing up that Chris Brown shit from the past because it happened.
Yes,
it was wrong, and I think once you make that decision,
he also talked to Rihanna, didn't he? Like
I mean, at some point they've reconciled after the fact,
exactly.
But I also think that's not any of our business. I think that,
of course, yes.
I think that I'm not. I have a very zero tolerance policy for domestic violence.
Mm-hmm.
So, but I think that, like I said, there's naturally the hypocrisy in music where it's like Chris Brown makes amazing music. Rihanna has seemed like she's forgiven and moved on. Mm-hmm. But then you hear other stories about Chris Brown with the women he has after that.
Yeah. The
Karuchis and things like that. So like for me, it's like when you play in the mud, when mud finds you, you can't necessarily be super upset.
Yeah.
Now, that's one side of just how the media or the world views Chris. On the other side, I am not with y'all putting sex crimes on somebody that did not do it.
Yeah.
Kind of like you cannot do that, and that's kind of why we talk about. I don't support that record because I don't think that shit is cool. I don't think that's worth trying to win a battle or get viewers by putting fake sex crimes on people.
Exactly.
I think that's corny. I think that's ass.
You're changing.
Yeah,
you're changing someone's life. You're like, it's just fucked up, bro.
And I remember this case. The girl withdrew everything. She was caught lying, and she got caught lying because Chris Brown has a bad reputation.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like, all right, I can get some bread because he has a bad reputation. It is what it is. It's the same shit that was about to happen to Hove.
Mm-hmm.
Yo, you know what? I see him in pictures with Diddy. It's easy to add him to the case. Maybe he'll just give us some money so we can shut up, even if he didn't do it. I'm not with that because it affects real victims.
Of course.
So them making a docuseries randomly too, Chris Brown, The History of Violence, it's like, okay, you guys ratings must be in the toilet. So I'm not going to let you exploit my mistake in the past for a couple dollars. No. So Chris Brown, yes, get your bread. Get your money, buddy. Like, I'm not...
Yeah, they're trying to put mud on his name. And
that already does exist.
Yeah, because it's been years.
Yeah.
It's like, bro, let this man be. Like, yes, it happened. And he, obviously was not convicted or seen guilty on certain things. But, bro, you can't keep doing this to this one individual, bro. Because where's this energy for other celebrities that haven't gone through shit? Like, I don't know. Like, it's obviously multiple celebrities and actors that have done shit, but we still love them, and it's fine. But because this is Chris Brown, it's not wrong.
Hey, let me tell you something. Niggas keep telling me Dr. Dre the greatest producer of all time. That nigga is big. That's the king of domestic violence. I'm sorry. I don't know if I can even say that, but Dr. Dre, that nigga, everybody know Dr. Dre history about hitting women, but niggas don't give a fuck because it's Dr. Dre.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. I don't know if I can say it, but whatever.
He put the beats on beat.
Right. Like I'm saying, what do we do? Like, what are we doing here? But we all are guilty of listening to people or supporting people we shouldn't.
No.
I'm not gonna pretend like,
Yeah.
you know what I mean? But, and particularly in this case, Chris Brown has played in the mud, so I do get that people will never forgive him for that. And I'm of that. I don't play about domestic violence. Like, no matter what,
bro.
let's say, for example, like, if Puff beats his case,
That's that'd be crazy.
I still saw a video of him hitting him, so I'm never gonna. There's
Exactly.
I can never support Puff. That's just not gonna happen.
It's not right, bro.
The Chris Brown thing, I don't know why it's maybe because Chris was younger. I don't know. It's no excuse.
I don't know.
And you play in the mud. Mud is gonna find you. But I'm also not with a company taking advantage of a mistake he made
Years ago.
that he paid for,
Mm-hmm.
and them trying to just make $1 off of something that has nothing to do with nothing and putting a fake crime
Yes.
on him. That's we're not gonna do that either.
For the public to watch, bro.
Yeah.
Stream. Like,
Yeah.
nah, bro. Get,
Yeah,
your,
just
get your
like-
bread. And I feel like it's dope that he's giving a portion, if not half. Don't quote me on it, but to
Sexual abuse.
sexual abuse victims. Because
Yep.
that's, bro. Which celebrity's doing that, bro? Like, no, definitely win that fucking case.
Yeah, when that case, man, I think they'll probably settle because I don't see
Yeah, no, yeah.
they're gonna settle.
If he won't get the 5, he'll probably get like 2 something or 3.
Yeah, hit
or
that.
1 something. But at least
Now
they'll
y'all
settle.
and now y'all just out a few $100 million because y'all are lazy and couldn't find another show to put up.
Yeah.
Some of y'all are, and
It's crazy. Bro.
everybody who
Crazy how
signed off on this being greenlit is gonna get fired.
Hell
Once
yeah.
they lose this lawsuit, whoever greenlit
Hell
that
yeah.
documentary is going to get fired and saying, "Hey, we couldn't find nothing else. We don't have anything else."
Like who greenlit this? Oh, Gary. All
Yeah,
right,
Gary.
all right.
Sorry, Gary, you're fired.
Catherine,
Yeah,
Paul. All right.
it's over.
Okay,
So-
send them a pack.
Yeah, so I hope all you niggas get fired because that's just lazy. Also, who's watching Discovery? Yeah, who's
I
watching
fuck with
Discovery?
Discovery. I used to fuck with Discovery. I can't front a lot of people.
Can't even find it anymore. Like it's like
just-
in
yeah, it's
it's
on
like
Max.
it's like
Yeah.
within HBO Max. Like
because not a lot of people don't got cable and shit like that. I
Yeah,
don't
like
got
you
cable.
can't even find that shit.
But shit, I remember when I was back in high school, I used to get
Watch
smacked.
fucking Hamsters Hump.
No, I used to watch Discovery Channel and shit and just blasted off my mind. I was like, yo, that's crazy, bro. That's how it's
Getting
made,
high,
shit like that.
getting high and watching deers fuck
No.
each other is crazy.
No, that's like Animal Planet. I ain't watch Animal Planet. I watch Discovery and History Channel, bro.
Oh, excuse the fuck out of me.
Yo, bro, I was just clap, bro. Like, because back then, Za was actually Za and not all this fucking pesticide shit they putting on. But that's
Getting
a whole
high with the
discussion.
homies and watching
No.
reindeers fuck is crazy.
No.
How many of y'all was in there watching watching the
Everyone
hamsters,
would smoke whatever.
hamsters fuck?
Everyone would smoke whatever. But
That's a
when I
sick-
was going home and I'm still clapped,
That's a sick ass chill
because the
session.
dime bag actually used to get you claps, and for hours, I'm like, damn, bro, I'm fucking clapped.
That's
Get
a-
food, and
That's
then
a sick ass Saturday
watch
night.
cartoons,
You niggas was having.
get bored, and then watch a little bit of History Channel. I'm like, yo, this. I mean, I always loved history and shit, but I'm like, yo, that's crazy, bro.
That's a nasty ass Saturday night you niggas was having over there. I'm not gonna lie.
Bro.
That's disgusting.
You weren't watching Deer.
That's
fucking
disgusting.
I was watching
You was okay. You were watching my bad.
History Channel and
Watching
Discovery
it, nigga.
Channel.
You was watching it. My bad. Nah, don't. I respect it. Don't rat on your homies.
I'm not.
No, I feel you. Yeah, I know. I know, nigga. I know. I get it. What else we got? What else we got? No, let me see. Let me see what we got here. I watched Anora. Do you know what that is? It's with the girl from, I don't even know if she's from for real. What's her name? Because she was great. But let me get her name because I want to start making sure we get the names of these actresses right.
Oh, this is Is this A24? Is it? Is this A24?
Hey, what nigga? I don't know what that
The
means.
movie Anora.
The movie Anora, yeah.
Is that A24? Like they did that or no?
I don't know.
Okay. Yeah.
Mikey Madison.
Yes.
She was phenomenal in the movie.
Gotcha.
So I watched Anora. All right.
Okay.
My lady made me watch, of course.
No, I didn't watch it. I seen clips, like trailers and shit like that, but I was like,
all right.
I'll wait for it.
No. So let me tell you, first and foremost, that girl portrayed a stripper to a T.
Really?
When you go to the strip club, and I wouldn't say
I mean, I've never been, so.
Oh, of course, yeah. No, me neither. Me neither. I just heard. When you go to the strip club.
I'll be at church.
Yep. Mm-hmm. Yeah, the Spanish church. I know.
Yep.
You go to the strip club, and then the stripper will come to you, hey, what's up? What's your name? How you doing? Like, she was doing all that shit. And like, you know how you strippers, like, they just...
The whole process.
They accumulate...
That I don't know.
Yeah, they accumulate dances. They get next to you. You want to go to the room? You want to go to the room?
You got to deny the first one.
Mm-hmm. Right, yeah. And then, never mind.
Yeah.
But they start to accumulate dances throughout the night.
Mm-hmm.
So she's doing that, and I'm looking like, yo, she's playing the shit out this role.
Did she like study with them? Like, did she
so
go to strip clubs?
Yeah, so I watched interviews.
Okay.
She was like, she went to the strip club, she interviewed them, she followed them around a day in their lives, so she would know how their lives are. So
that's dedication.
Well, anyway, the plot to the movie is Anora is about a stripper.
Okay.
And I won't spoil the end. It's about a stripper who pretty much gets saved. She goes to the club, and then she meets this young.
I know J. Cole screaming in the air right now.
In fact, this young billionaire.
Oh, okay.
Right? She does a normal thing.
Gotcha.
And then he goes, hey, like, do you do private parties? She's like, fuck it, yeah.
Mm-hmm. Get the bag.
Right. So she pulls up. Me, when she says private parties, I'm thinking, oh, like she strips for niggas.
Okay.
No, she's fucking.
Oh, escorting.
Okay, yeah. So now.
Oh, yeah, the terminology.
No, she's escorting. Yeah, she prostituting.
Mm-hmm.
So she pulls up. First day, she gets naked.
Mm-hmm.
Whatever. Next day, same thing.
Okay.
By day 3, he was like, hey, like, I'll pay you $30,000. Oh, I'll pay you $15,000 to be my girl for the week. Don't go to work.
That's a whole different, babe. I'll pay for your day. How much you get paid?
Right.
100 something? 200? I got you.
No.
15K?
15K.
Wow. Okay.
$15K for the week.
So be my girl for a week. That's
Yep. Whatever. At some point during the week, he goes, yo, marry me.
What the fuck?
She says, of course.
Okay.
And this is the problem with women. Women get so excited. Go to her job. Yeah, I'm out of here. Yeah. I'm safe. I got a husband.
Like, I'm sick. I'm never single.
I'm never seeing you bitches again.
Stacey, fuck you. You took my eyeliner and
shit. Yeah, and the bitches and thongs hating on her. It's all good, whatever. Mm-hmm. She leaves. Like I said, I don't want to tell the rest of how it goes down.
Gotcha.
Right? Cool. Anora, good movie.
Gotcha.
No, great acting. Mediocre story. Because I didn't really, like, once you get to the thick of it, it's whatever.
Is that, now, would that be like, you ever seen the movie Pretty Woman?
Of course, classic. Pretty Woman is a way better movie than Anora.
So it's
way better.
Would you say it's like a
way
modern
better.
day version of?
Yeah, I think that's what they were going for.
Okay.
That's what they're going for. And I don't think this is a bad movie at all because the acting is so fucking good. But, like, they made it, like, seem like it was a super, super deep meaning. And I'll talk about, like, the closing scene and try not to spoil how it goes.
Gotcha.
The closing scene is somebody does something for her out of the goodness of their heart. And she feels like she has to fuck them.
Oh.
And while it's happening, and this was my interpretation, because throughout a lot of the movie, she wasn't finishing.
Okay.
She wasn't like getting off.
Gotcha.
Because she's just like, I'm fucking to make you happy, whatever.
Yeah.
The last scene, she gets something out of the kindness of somebody's heart. She's fucking them, and he's like, he doesn't want to fuck her in return. He's kind of like, what the fuck going on? And then he lets her like finish.
Okay.
And she starts like crying, and he's just like holding her,
consoling her.
Yeah. And I mean, I get what they were trying to do with the deep meaning, but I'm like, I only think this is a deep meaning if I'm 21 years old. I'm like, bro, like this. I get what you guys are trying to do, but this ain't as deep as y'all think it is.
Gotcha.
Like, whatever.
Okay.
But that was, bro. I was like, do you ever? I've always been curious in the mind of like sex workers. Because, like, it's a transactional livelihood. So how do you turn it on and off? And I'll be so curious because it's like, I watch a lot of interviews about them because I really do like, how do you turn it off?
Damn, we should have asked that to that shorty that pulled up that one time.
Oh, yeah, we should have. Yeah.
The episode,
The episode, not out. But I was also terrified and I wanted to get the fuck out of there as fast as possible. That was out.
That was a quick.
Yeah.
Wicked and scary, not wicked and
Yeah.
That is a good question.
How do you function in that transactional? Because it seems like
how are you able to turn it on and off?
not even with like strippers, right? Like, I don't know that strippers are always like horny. Like,
I mean,
and like, what do you do like when you're not on?
Because I don't want to say that they're class, like, because obviously there's people who are nymphomaniacs or people who are just have that drive more than persistent than others. And obviously, I'm not trying to like say categorize them like, oh, you have a high sex drive, then you're gonna be a stripper.
Yeah, right.
But I feel like they probably lead towards something like that in that area because it's natural to them. I mean, it's your body, it's you. You know, obviously, you cater to it or do what you got to do for it. That is a good fucking question. I can't lie.
Yeah, I don't know, man. I often think about like how do you differentiate like when I want to just have sex or when it's a transaction, because even people outside of your job are gonna be like, yo, I know you're a stripper, so what's up? Type shit. You know what I'm saying? How do you deal with like constantly being like dehumanized and shit? And then I stop thinking about it and be like, whatever. Then I start thinking about the girls, the duo that be fucking 1,000 men at once. I'm like, something wrong with y'all.
Yeah,
but I think like I really do notice that strippers just like, yo, I'm here 4 to 1. I'll go home. I'm normal as fuck.
Yeah,
I'm normal as fuck. Even some adult stars, not that I know any, but I'm saying like, seems like they can turn it on and off. Like, all right, I'm gonna do this, and then I'm going to the crib.
Bottle girls.
But I mean, that's true.
Bottle girls do
the bottle girls are the
I'm
new.
I'm not trying to shit on y'all. Do y'all, yo, Bernie's Burgos? Y'all heard that whole story and shit? 55,000 a night or whatever.
Yeah,
or 40 or 30. I don't know this intricacies of a number, but shorty making a whole salary, a yearly salary in one day is crazy.
Yeah.
But do you, mama? Yo, that's insane.
Because the bartenders now are kind of the strippers. They shake their ass. They do a bunch of shit. They for ones. I can't
They make shit drinks, but they are
shit drinks. Holy shit! But I can, bro. I look to like, I would never want nothing to like kill my sex drive.
Yeah.
Like I feel like that kills your sex drive. Like as a woman, at least I don't know. Niggas is always horny, but I mean women are. Let me take that back. Women are always super horny too. But I'm saying like, I feel like that stuff when you're overly sexually stimulated in a place, it can deter your sex drive.
It can,
You know how when people say, "Oh, like as a man, if you watch too much porn, like it's bad for you because like your sex drive is gonna you're gonna lose it. You're not gonna want to, you know what I'm saying? Because you're seeing it all the fucking time.
Exactly, and the dopamine. And all
Yeah,
that
like
stuff. You're just basically just getting your happiness, that short bliss, that short moment of bliss, and obviously after a while,
and piece by piece just takes it from you.
Exactly. Damn. Fuck. Now I kind of want to ask her.
No. I mean, like, I'm gonna let you ask some shit, but
I said, yo, like, when you doing you know, like.
I would want to ask like, but it would be no fun because I would want to ask like really deep questions when also like they probably want what's that?
Well,
like,
I mean,
like you
guys like I don't know, take them to like a painting sip or something. And then
I'm not taking nobody no painting sip.
I wouldn't.
You would, you would take.
I mean.
Yeah, you would.
I'm not punching.
You would do that. No. I'm not taking nobody. But yes.
Or some, I don't know, like arts and crafts or some shit like that. Obviously, not just a one-on-one conversation, but something.
No.
Pottery.
Yeah, that's a great like pod question. I just don't. Those days of knowing those people are over. But I'm saying like, I am very curious as to how do they feel like everything is transactional? Because take it off of that. I don't like to be around transactional people.
No?
Nah, because like I don't want anybody to feel like they owe me something. I don't ever want anything to be a 1-for-1 thing.
Yeah,
it's like, yo, bro, you came to my party, I gotta go to your party. Like, I don't want that type of life. I don't want that type of shit.
Love and
or like, if I know I have a friend that doesn't party and like to say I like to go party, I don't expect you to be at my parties and like force yourself, bro. Just chill at the crib. Like, I'm cool. Like, I don't feel like you owe me that. I don't want to be around. I've had a very, very transactional friend, and as you grow older, when I don't need nothing from, when I don't need anything from you, the friendship dissipates, or when we're not having a transaction anymore. Because I don't think I've ever necessarily needed something from anybody, but once we stop having the transaction of whatever it is, it could be an emotional transaction, financial, pod transaction. Once that stops, it's like, well,
It's like, all right, what now?
there's
Like,
nothing for us to communicate about because the transaction's
there's not
over.
much to bond with or
Yeah.
conversate about.
Yeah.
Hmm.
I don't like transactional. Like I don't because you do something for me. I got to do. Yes, you should want to naturally reciprocate things, but I don't want to ever for it to feel like, oh, you did this for me, I did this for you.
I got
Yeah,
you if you got me.
yeah, because it's like, what are we doing here? Because you might not be able to do what I can do for you. You know what I mean? Like,
I low key would want. It goes back to the whole thing about asking the sex worker, but for scammers, why y'all do it? Obviously, no. Obviously, you're gonna say because of the money. Fuck. No. Yes, of course, the money. But why exactly do you do it? What moment in your life, or
Be
for
like,
what reason?
I don't want to get a job.
Yeah, like why do you don't want to have a job? And not even trying to be on some snitch shit or anything. Like it's like generally want to know the reason, like why you do what you do, and not to demoralize you or to question your morality, but like how long you see yourself doing this, or like you do it for the thrill, or is it like the excitement, like yo, I'm gonna be up this week 10 bands, 20 bands, we're gonna pop out this and that third, get the renty, this and that third. And then like next week you're kind of down, you gotta do it again. But like what exactly drives a person, he or she, to want to scam? I always want to ask, because I mean I have a couple of friends, they do whatever they gotta do, you know, during COVID, this and that third. But like I asked them and they were like, man, bro, it is what it is, you know? But that's not like, for me, that's not a significant answer.
The scamming, you know why I see it's a little different because like you can take your L somewhat in private, right?
Okay.
Strippers be going to like, bro, stripper would go to the bar, ask a nigga to dance, and he'll be like, oh, I'm good.
Yeah.
And like you got to get rejected, either rejected or embraced over and over.
Yeah.
And then you got to worry about if the nigga's like, yeah, we'll do a dance or whatever. You got to worry about the nigga being a creep and that. Like you got to worry about so
no touching
much. Yeah.
I don't know. But no touching.
Yeah, you don't know.
That bouncer will throw your ass
He will
out.
throw your ass out the club.
I
Keep your
seen that
hands to
shit.
yourself. Yep.
Allegedly.
Yeah, he's seen it on purpose. But
Nah,
yeah,
okay.
but with the scammer shit, like you're doing it for some bread,
Mm-hmm.
and then the problem with scammers though, like the scammers that do it and then try to like invest or some shit or buy some shit or put some shit in
I
their
think
name,
that's different.
that's dope. But the scammers that are just doing it for the temporary shit, that shit always runs out. And when you really think about it, these niggas don't make the money that they're spending.
Nah, because they're fucking people over.
It's not even like it's
If
very
they're,
hard.
like certain routes or whatever.
It's very hard to save scammer money because you're doing it to be the scammer person.
That is true.
If that makes sense.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like you're doing it for the scammer life. So you're not really saving any of it and you can't put it in a bank account. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like you can't do anything with the shit. Like, and then you
just
gotta
have it and then you're gonna obviously go through it.
and then what you might invest in a store that don't do well, then you lose all your bread. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's not like you could have a bank account for the most part. You can't really have like a bank account or shit like that. Or you're gonna get wrapped up.
Yeah.
So the scam is tougher. Strippers like, this is a legal job as long as you pay your taxes, but your life is transactional, especially if people in your life know what you do. Unless you only hang around strippers, or you only hang around strippers and bouncers. Because at a certain point, niggas gonna be like, all right, well, I mean,
I don't know any stripper friends. I remember back when I went to BMCC, there was this one girl, and at the end of the semester, she had said she dances to pay for tuition.
oh yeah, for sure.
Because I guess her parents make a lot. I'm trying to remember. Yeah, her parents were making a lot or something like that. So she would dance. She never told us exactly where, and like half the class was like, "Oh yeah, we knew," and I'm like, "Damn, y'all shallow as fuck." Me, I was like, "Oh wow, I would have never thought." I'm not gonna lie, like you look like the most quiet, nerdy type of girl, but yeah, shorty would dance, and it had me thinking like, "Damn, bro, like anyone could be a stripper."
Oh no, yeah, bro. You just got
like
anybody, bro.
and like
And
obviously
you make your own hours and shit.
yeah, and the means of what you have to do to survive is insane, but. Pretty sure she did what she had to do. She graduated and paid her taxes, and I was like, "Damn, bro, paying tuition for that shit."
Listen,
Dealing with the creeps is insane because that class, we had to go to fucking nerdy creep motherfuckers, bro. Like Jesus.
I'm all for doing what you gotta do to survive. I just want to get into the psychology of how you deal with your livelihood. But even like back to the movie, you see like her searching for stability.
Okay.
Like you see her searching for
because it's a grind.
Yeah, no, you see, and it's like financial stability, but also you can tell it's the stability in that she don't got to worry about shit no more. Like he's paying for everything, he's taking care of everything, like everything's fine. And then the end, you gotta get shown like, oh, like you just, you know what I mean? But anyway, go watch the movie. I highly recommend it. I'll give it probably like I can see why she got a bunch of awards for this movie and shit, and I can 100% see why.
Because I know she's been in Scream. I know
Scream.
Been in Once Upon a Time in Hollywood.
Yeah,
and she's done other couple of movies there, but
I can see why it got awards. It didn't like compel me because I'm like I'm 30, bro. Like I don't like this doesn't take me back about what the theme of this movie is, but I can 100% see why this got a bunch of awards, especially when you watch her interviews. Okay. She is the opposite of what a stripper. Bro, she speaks like
she's quiet.
You can tell, but in the movie she is butt ass. She's like doing the stripper moves, like the way the stripper's there, she is dancing just like you could tell she was like one of the interviews, the hardest part was learning how to twerk. I never did that before, but like it took me a lot of time to learn how to do that move, and I had to follow, I had to do a bunch of class. Like you could tell she really dug into this role. And then what was interesting was that she said she had no intimacy coordinator.
Okay.
She had and that is like a no-go in Hollywood. You always need one.
Yeah.
She was like, we were so comfortable that fuck it. I was like,
that's kind of crazy.
Girl, you are talented. Because you did all that shit without.
Yeah.
If you watch the movie, you'd be like, they fucking. So, shout out to her, man. I would recommend the movie. Okay. Dope. Speaking of intimacy coordinators, have you been keeping up with the lawsuit with Blake Lively and Justin Baldoni?
I kind of stopped because I was like,
me too. Because I feel like we was wrong as fuck, but we can't say that because it's about women.
Yes.
I'll be honest.
But I kind of stopped.
Like we can't say she's lying. We can't say it, but
I kind of just question.
Yeah, let's clean it up because we can't say that she's lying because we don't know.
We don't know, obviously, and I just question how, if this is going on or did happen or didn't happen, how her partner.
That is great point.
Oh, how her partner Ryan Reynolds or anyone. Like anyone, let's just say, Jane Doe and John, not you, but John Doe.
No, I know what you're saying.
Yeah. That whatever situation has happened, how does the partner of Jane Doe react or support, or is because obviously this is a man, this is your husband. How does he interpret this? How does he react to this? I would want to say he supports his wife because that's you're married. But like, I wonder how Ryan Reynolds is taking this.
I can't see a world where my wife is coming home and telling me that a man sexually assaulted her, and I'm letting that movie come out.
Yeah,
I'm sorry. Like,
be hell on fire.
I'm sorry. Like,
I would want to.
I don't see a world where that makes sense to me.
Yeah.
And then at the same time, this movie is being filmed, and I'm also shooting one of the biggest movies in the world, Deadpool and Wolverine. Mm-hmm. And I don't have no reaction. I don't go to press the dude. I don't punch him in the face. I'm sorry. I don't know.
It's just kind of.
I have no interaction. And then we do the premiere, and we all there.
Yes.
And yeah, I don't know.
And just
some don't make sense.
It's weird. It's kind of weird. Obviously, saying
if all that shit is true,
then
But in the court of public opinion, he is kicking her ass. In the court of public opinion, Justin Baldoni, that's what we can say that. In the court of public opinion, Justin Baldoni is whooping Blake Lively's ass right now. He is putting belt to ass. Figuratively, of course. But especially with the most recent video that she included in her lawsuit, where she said he was inappropriate.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, and the video shows them having a normal conversation while he's in character the whole time. And he pretty much states, I'm in character.
Okay.
And then and he's asking her, they're talking about like their partners during this. So it's the raw footage of the scene.
Gotcha.
Right? So,
like
but the scene had no sound.
Okay.
But you could, I guess he got the video of the actual sound,
Mm-hmm.
and they were talking about their partners and whatever. She made a comment about his big ass nose, like shit like that. And then the minute the scene is over, he goes, "Cut. All right, great job." You could tell he leaves character.
Yeah, that's a good actor.
Right. And
As
then
you should.
And then I'm watching all these TikToks about like, yo, bro, like I'm confused at what what is she
Trying to-
talking about?
Yeah.
And I'm like, I'm like, damn, me too. What is she talking about?
Yeah.
So she included that scene in her lawsuit, and they were like, oh, we got the footage. Here you go. And then her lawyer comes down and goes, oh, this is exactly what we were talking about. You guys are misinterpreting the footage. She was uncomfortable. You're like, okay,
Mhm.
maybe you're right. We just don't see that.
Gotcha. Because it's all perspective.
And he was in character the whole time until he goes, all right, cut. And he's like, all right, thanks, great job. Like, I don't know, man. More will be told, but if Blake Lively is lying, I will tell you something. Or if she is embellishing about what happened, her career is over.
It's gonna be tough, man.
And I'm not gonna lie,
That's tough.
this is a very, very awful take,
That's tough.
and I'm cool to take. I'm cool to take it.
What?
Something was going on, man.
Think so?
Something was going on, and she want her husband to find out. Maybe.
Yo, bro, if they do divorce, that'd be crazy.
Listen, man.
That would be the craziest shit ever.
I don't know if her and Justin has something going on the side, but no, let me not. They both married, but
Both married.
thoughts and prayers.
Yeah, thoughts and prayers.
Thoughts and prayers. That's it. Thoughts and prayers.
Sure, bro.
But this is the first lawsuit that I'm very tapped into. Like, hey, both of y'all are fighting for real.
Mhm.
She files a lawsuit. He countersues. He's dropping text messages and all this. And she's like, fuck out of here. It's out of context. She says she has more proof. He says he has more proof.
It's straight back to back.
Yeah, it's getting ugly.
It's like an IRL.
Yeah, it's getting ugly.
No, not IRL. Underground rap, bro. It's straight back to back.
Okay. I think that's all we got. Television, pop culture.
Yeah.
Musically,
What we got?
Mac Miller's album came out. His
Balloonerism.
posthumous album, yeah, Balloonerism.
One thing about Mac, I thankfully I was able to see him at 106 in Park. I know that sounds dumb old
Wow.
and shit, but Mac Miller was probably a great artist. I wouldn't want to say greatest artist, but it was a great artist of our time for what he stood, his ideology, his perspective, how he was able to just embrace music and make everyone feel happy. Schoolboy Q, all his friends, that the show that he had and everything like that. But where I'm going with this is his estate, his family, the way they're handling this and been handling this since his passing.
Amazing.
Is, like, I wish this was for every estate of any past artist, because wow, bro. You can go, but
No,
great
yeah.
album too.
Listen, I think everything you said is 100% true. Mac Miller's everything since he's passed away has been nothing but classy.
Mm-hmm.
Everyone that
And that's not the case for a lot of
Right.
states, bro. That's
Yeah.
like, and it'd be sad because we're talking about family.
Yeah.
Family dealing with whatever, inheritances or residuals, percentages and shit like that with the label or just themselves. And that, you get to see family break apart sometime because, she got this, and third, da, da, da. Bro, they've been handling it insane.
it's important. And Mac Miller is a perfect example of why, as an artist, it's important to own your shit
Mm-hmm.
or put yourself in a position to have a clause in your contract that you own your shit after a certain amount of years,
Yes.
things like that, because you get to see the care that the family has when there's ownership involved. If a label owns the music, no, I'm not. Don't push it out. I don't want to hear none of that shit. I don't own this shit. This don't help. No, you guys are gonna do whatever you want to it, whatever the case may be. So I'll speak on the album. The album is fucking phenomenal.
Mm-hmm.
I can't fathom that he made this so long ago.
Yes, bro.
The music is incredible. the sounds, the production. Like I'm sure they did some cleanup. But Balloonerism of Mac Miller, it's so far. I mean, the year just started, but it is my favorite album to come out this year. I really enjoyed it. When you think about hearing the emotion he had in this album, and some of the stuff that he was even going through when he was making this album, it's like, damn, like Mac was going through a lot, man, and like the time he had on this earth, I hope he knows while he's looking down on us how much appreciation we have for his music. For him to put out damn near a classic album while he's not here, bro.
Ago, essentially, in a way.
I know it's weird, but a weird comparison. But like when I hear Pop Smoke's posthumous album, sometimes I get emotional. I'm like, damn, bro, he's not here to experience this. Exactly. I mean, Mac was here to experience his success a little bit, and Mac had put out amazing music while he was here, so it's different. So I just want to give credit to everybody that worked on this album. Everybody that helped this album come out. Mac Miller he's forever a legend, man. I can't, when I'm listening to it, I'm like, I can't believe I'm here. This shit sounds amazing. To the point I'm like, bro, I cannot believe this was just some shit sitting. These are unreleased records. I was sitting there. Oh no, but also you did hear that he was working on this album and then it just was unfinished before he passed. But man, it's an incredible album. And I think for me, this is like cleansing music a little bit. I think a lot of the music we've been listening to the last 12 months is just filled with hate. Yes. And
it's a nice change of heart, change of things, because like this album is just, it's somewhat healing, somewhat to hear him a whole almost decade later. You know, we got to remember this individual is not with us anymore. And, you know, he's talking about certain things he's going through, certain events, or just to tap into this individual's mindset and lyricism from a whole decade ago. It's refreshing in a way, because we're so caught up in the now, not understanding that at this moment he was probably going through this, or in between these albums and posthumous and stuff. So, but I'm all for this whole healing effect with certain albums, or at least these albums recently. Like Bad Bunny's is a healing album. I honestly feel, you know, if you can relate to it, or if at least you understand it, if you're Spanish speaking, or you're not, or at least you're able to translate the lyrics, it is a healing album. It is definitely going from his past albums to this. It shows like growth. It shows definitely healing, understanding like, yo, you gotta let go of certain shit and look back and appreciate certain shit. But Mac's album is amazing. Never gonna stop being a Mac Miller fan, for sure.
Facts.
I get tight at the fact that before his passing, he was supposed to perform in Pittsburgh, and I was actually saving up to go. And I know a lot of fans, they bought the tickets. They have the actual thing, because it's back then when they actually had tickets. Yeah. But it's tough, man. But it's amazing to see.
Phenomenal album, man.
Hopefully, I mean, if they can squeeze another album or see whatever other projects he has, because a lot of people forget he has mixtapes, and his mixtapes are amazing too. Like
he's the only person I trust with the posthumous albums at this point. Like, he's the only person I trust. If he has more music, I'm down for them to release it, because I know they're going to do it properly, and I know they're going to do it with like care and make sure it's produced all the right way. And even the people that love Mac Miller, you see Vince Staples, Schoolboy Q. These people are solid,
ride or die homies,
solid, good people in music that I can say, oh, these are solid people in music. So, man, yeah, great album, guys. Go stream Balloonerism. It's slated to do 70K, which is really good right now.
Oh yeah, shit, fucking. I was looking at earlier at Dre's and Snoop's, bro. It barely made 30.
That's why that nigga shaking his ass.
Barely made 30.
Yeah, I'm telling you. So, and Mac Miller owned his music, so all the streams go to his family. So please go stream Balloonerism. Go stream it, please, 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 please. This is important. This is music. Like, this is hip hop, I guess, right? This is what we need to be pushing for. This is what we need to be pushing forward.
Like, Mac was that one white boy that was just straight.
No, I was like, there. Yeah, I say this is hip hop because I don't know what that shit fucking means anymore. But I'm saying, like, go stream Mac Miller's album. It's absolutely incredible. It's absolutely phenomenal. go stream that album.
Watch
Please.
the short movie too.
Yes, everything. Anything you can do to support his estate, his family, go do that. Yeah, but incredible. We got Joey Badass responded to niggas.
Oh shit.
I mean, not really. He put out another freestyle, Sorry Not Sorry, which I think is very good. It's very fire.
Okay.
And he's pretty much telling the West Coast, get off my dick. I'm not scared of you niggas. I'm not J. Cole. So he dissed J. Cole.
Damn.
He said, I'm not scared of you niggas. I'm not J. Cole.
Bro,
I'm not that
man
nigga.
gotta catch a straight.
He's no matter what J. Cole does, and as credible as a kind of comeback, I wouldn't say comeback, but credible as I'm getting away from this shit branding as he's done, which I've very much praised. He's always going to catch a straight bullet from somebody, whether it be Drake, Joey. Somebody's going to get a nigga a little, hey nigga, you ran still.
Let my boy ride his city bike.
Yeah, I'm cool with.
Please, bro.
Now that I've seen where this has gone to a fucking lawsuit and all this other shit, I get it. I'm glad he's detached himself.
Detached and getting away from it.
But
I'm gonna have to tune in.
no, it's good. Listen, I am glad that Joey's not responding to any of these niggas individually because the niggas, I don't care what any of you niggas say. And shout out to the West Coast niggas. Yeah, I know I got love for the West, but all you niggas that's lying and saying that these niggas on the same level as Joey Badass, stop it. Enough.
He in a movie.
Bro.
He has a Netflix movie. I didn't even know until recently.
People forget Joey Badass was on One Train. Joey Badass put out a classic.
Bro,
like he's on classic
shit.
records that people are like, whoa, what?
I'm still tight that song never got a fucking music video, bro.
Like people forget Joey Badass is that class.
Yes.
He may not be as famous, but he is that class. And Joey has incredible albums. Sorry, Mick Jenkins. Sorry, Ray Vaughn. Yeah. Sorry, Mick Jenkins. Sorry, Ray Vaughn. Sorry, that other nigga that I still don't know your name. I'm not going to look it up. Guys, Joey Badass does not respond to y'all. I told you, Joey, if Kendrick, Cole, any of these niggas get in the booth, get right, say their name directly. The rest of you niggas, leave him alone. We need Raising Kanan Season 5. Y'all don't get it clearly. Y'all don't understand. Maybe y'all don't watch the show and know how good it is. Mm-hmm. He needs to focus. All right? And he's rapping very well on the song. So shout out to Joey.
Yeah, the movie actually came out in 2020. I didn't even know. But yeah, it's on Netflix. It's called Two Distant Strangers. And it's pretty dope. The concept is pretty dope. It has to do with a time loop. That's all I'm going to say.
All I'm saying is Ray Vaughn ain't in the movie. I don't know why I keep dissing that nigga, but Ray Vaughn ain't in the movie. And I seen you got to respond to Mick Jenkins first. Guys.
Matter,
listen, I hear y'all. Mick Jenkins, yeah, he raps good. I agree. Mick Jenkins, yeah, but stop. No. I don't like how niggas is talking about Joey Badass like he's supposed to respond to those niggas. Joey Badass can be in a rap battle with
anyone, bro.
For some of these,
just off of
go get Schoolboy Q and you niggas fight it out.
To this day, 1999 is it 1999? Still holds, bro. For me at least.
Yeah,
up there in top mixtapes.
Listen,
because bro,
if Kendrick don't want to fight with him, cool. I get it. Kendrick's a super mega star. He's doing same tours. Go get Ab-Soul or J-Rock. We'll take that. He'll take that fade. But no, you're not gonna send Ray Vaughn and be like, yo, what's up? Nah, we're not doing that. But shout out to Joey. Keep rapping. Do your thing. Do you see Jim Jones' comments about the Drake lawsuit?
Jim Jones commented on Drake's lawsuit?
He did. He
What he got? Why is he commenting on when he?
Well, somebody asked
Cam.
Well, you know what? I think Jim's got an album coming out.
Okay.
So I think that you're gonna hear all the responses on Jim's album.
Okay. I'll tune in.
And the clips just not they in district, but they're doing an interview at Pharrell's Louis Vuitton show, and they were like, their favorite song out right now is Not Like Us. Yeah, you niggas is lying, but yeah. I will. Let me see what this nigga Jim said. So Jim says,
Universal. Man, how many niggas in the hood got lawsuits? How many niggas in the hood? Different though. How? How many niggas in the hood got lawsuit money? How's it different? He's in a different realm, nigga. That's his hood. But I feel like it's a lawsuit. Where the lawsuit's coming from? Listen to me. Where's it coming from? It's coming from a rap beef. That's giving them the motive to have the lawsuit. You think about this shit wrong. You think about a bag or you think about a rap beef that's imaginary to the people. These niggas are playing on the highest level of fucking entertainment. A $1 billion game. Now, if he could catch a $1 billion game in the midst of a rap beef, shit me. I think reputation matters. I think your image matters. Bro, he's not snitching on nobody. He's catching a lawsuit. No, I'm not. This has nothing to do with it. I'm not calling him a snitch. Let's get this together. Because he's not in a court of law. He's not.
Yeah, so, speaking of that, it's fine. Mm-hmm. That was all I wanted to hear. But I say, I feel like we talked about the lawsuit last week, right? But we were kind of giving a...
And I kind of hate going back to it.
So much. Yeah. But, like, what are we supposed to do? Just ignore it, in a sense? I mean, no, listen. I would say until something develops, I don't want to talk about this no more.
Yeah. Yeah.
Also because it puts us at, a little bit of a risk here. But after this week, I said we don't need to speak about this anymore because I don't want this to
be a lingering thing.
And also, too, I've literally been on the other side of, like, I hate that the media is just making everything about Drake and Drake and Drake and Drake Kendrick, you know what I'm saying? But I thought those comments were interesting just because you get to hear Jim, who's, certified outside, and he's like, yo, bro, like, Drake is not snitching on nobody. You guys are making it that. He's not in the court of law. You guys are changing the rules. And it is what it is. I'm on record, obviously, saying, like, hey, man, I think this lawsuit ain't the greatest idea. I don't know if Drake has a case. I don't know what Drake knows. And every time I've thought Drake was very calculated, it's proven that he's not. And we talked about this last week. I don't know that if this went the other way, he would be acting like that.
True. Yeah.
And then but I also stand on the other side of I'm not a billionaire and I'm not going to let nobody call me the P word, especially on, the Super Bowl coming up.
Yes.
I don't see a world.
It's weeks away.
I would have done anything to prevent that from happening. Because at this point, it ain't a rap battle anymore. It's like, oh, what are we doing here?
You're going, yeah.
And then when you hear the beginning of I guess, I don't know. That's why it's tough for me because Drake is an active participant. So the rules are out the window once you actively participate. And you call somebody, you say that somebody hit their wife. So however they take that, you can't be mad. But at the same time, whatever I can do to prevent this from being put on a world stage, a lie, I'm going to do that too. In terms of the specific lawsuit to the label, Drake just got to be able to prove it. If Drake can't prove this is all a waste of time. And I don't know that he has enough proof to make any of this stick.
Push that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Drake has to scare the company enough that they want to
settle.
Not only settle, because I don't think Drake gives a fuck about that. I'm gonna be honest with you. I haven't spoken to anybody. I don't think he gives a fuck about that. I think Drake wants them to just admit it.
Okay.
But to me, it's childish. Admit you did it. So I can feel better. And maybe everybody will be back on my side. I'm like, okay. I genuinely do not think Drake gives a fuck about this lawsuit. I don't think Drake gives a fuck about the money aspect of it. I don't think so at all. Drake is not trying to catch I understand what Jim's saying, but I don't think Drake's trying to catch a bag. Yeah. I think Drake is trying to prove a point.
Prove a point.
That's it.
That's some petty shit.
Yeah. And Drake is king petty. Drake is king petty.
Obviously do you. But at this point,
exactly,
that's kind of petty. It's like, motherfucker, I know you did it. Just say it.
Just say it. That's all I think that's all he wants. Say it. I'm gonna prove to you guys that this was something that was orchestrated. The industry is trying to take me down. We'll do. But my thing is, okay, after you prove that, what's next?
What now?
What's next?
Yeah.
I don't know. You obviously won't be on the label no more. Do you go independent? Do you go sign another deal? I don't see a world where Drake signs another deal. That makes absolutely no sense.
That's going to be crazy. I'm not going to lie.
A lot of people...
I can't see a world where he does that route.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I think, but guess I would have to talk to somebody over there to understand Drake's next step. Let's say they settle, lawsuit's over, Drake's independent now, which I'm sure he wants. Cool. Are you now going to push the buttons on your own records? Are you not going to are you going to spend the money to continue to be who you are?
Yeah.
That's where my question would lie. Are you going to now push the button to be the same Drake? Because everybody knows the label helps.
Yeah, 100%.
Especially this label. It helps.
He'll be like the new Russ.
Yeah. But like you have to push up, the buttons are pushed. You have to spend a lot of money to push those buttons. So we'll see, man. I just thought Jim kind of coming to Drake's defense, even though I know him and Drake have a great relationship.
Yeah.
Him coming to Drake's defense is dope.
It shows a different
It just
side.
it just shows a different perspective.
You know, everyone's gonna have a different perspective.
Yeah.
But to see it and hear from Jim, it's like, oh shit.
Man, we got the Super Bowl in 2 weeks. I'm not gonna lie. I'm excited to see what happens.
I honestly want the Bills and Ravens to make it.
Ravens got eliminated last week, big dog.
Wait, no.
Yeah.
Yes. Oh shit. Wow.
We are now rooting for, I am rooting for Jaden Daniels to get it done. Shout out my nigga Jaden Daniels.
I don't know.
He's a rookie. We never seen nothing like this. He's having the best rookie season in the world.
I definitely don't want Mahomes. I'm sorry. I love Mahomes, but
I know he biracial and shit. But it would be kind of cool because he'd be the first to ever three-peat in football history.
Yes.
So history's cool. But I'm rooting for Jaden Daniels to get it done versus the Eagles. I think the Chiefs are going to beat the Bills.
The Eagles. Right?
Bills, Eagles.
I could say. Bills.
I got. I'm gonna go Commanders, Chiefs, and I mean I don't bet against Patrick Mahomes ever. It's just a bad bet.
It's like Brady.
Yeah, it's like I don't bet against Brady.
He's a baby Brady.
Yeah, I don't bet against Mahomes. Mahomes is 29. He got his whole career ahead of him. I don't know. I don't see a world where he loses to any. These teams are not good enough to beat him. The Eagles, Saquon looks great, but we'll see.
A good one though.
And just like I said, Super Bowl's a couple weeks away. We got Kendrick performing. We gonna see what's gonna happen.
That should be crazy.
I
gotta start thinking where the fuck I'm gonna watch this shit.
Listen,
I'll most likely at home, but
if I live so far, I'll be telling you, I'll be dying to have a Super Bowl party. Niggas pull up here, have a good time. Not all listeners. We have a bunch of listeners, but not you niggas. But but yeah, I'm excited to see how that goes. I'm sure he's gonna put on a hell of a performance. They spent a lot of money.
I don't know who he's gonna.
They haven't been promoting it a lot though. That's what
they haven't.
I feel like I'm not seeing the
because I know the last couple of years they're big on the promotions for the Super Bowl.
I haven't been seeing
snippets or whoever.
I don't know. I feel like Kendrick's not cutting a lot of promos for it. I don't know why. Maybe it's because of the lawsuit. Who knows? I don't know what's going on, but
maybe.
I'm gonna see what's up. I'm gonna see if he performs the record. We'll see. But yeah,
hope the commercials hit, man.
They haven't in years.
You know.
And like it's different because everything it's gonna be on streaming. I'm gonna have to stream it. I don't care. But I'm gonna stream it on. Well, I mean, you stream it on the channel, right? So it's gonna be on
it's
gonna be on CBS. So I just have to get the CBS, which is Paramount. So I have Paramount, so I'd stream it on Paramount. But I'm saying like the Paramount ads probably won't be the same as the CBS commercials. So it's gonna be different. That's where it's kind of like it's gonna be weird. Yeah. If you're streaming it on Paramount, the ads that you won't get the same commercials.
No. That's gonna be ass. Fuck that. Nah.
So
I'm hitting the crack screen instead if anything. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Yo, bro, I don't got cable, bro. I don't got cable.
Niggas don't know more, but
or if anything, I'm gonna buy I'm gonna take it old school and buy the bunny ear antennas.
That's crazy.
Figure it out or something.
But yeah, but man, that's all I got. That's all we got this week, I think.
Yeah, I mean, sports-wise, besides that.
That's it.
Knicks, I think they've been doing all okay.
Knicks is good. I'm a Laker fan. Lakers, we won last night, but we still struggling. JJ, Rob Pelinka, make the damn trade. Get rid of one of these niggas. Jimmy Butler still wants out of Miami. They won't let him out.
Yeah, they won't let him out.
Niggas want to leave Miami. It's crazy, but anyway. That's it. They keep saying the Dodgers is cheating in free agency.
Dodgers got free. They got the money glitch from GTA San Andreas.
That's it. So we won't. It sounds like we won't beat them niggas next year either. Here we are. That's it.
That's pretty much it. I can't think of anything else.
All right. Release coming soon for the close. Thank you guys for liking, subscribing, listening, doing all the beautiful things you guys do every single week.
Mm-hmm.
That's it. We're out of here.